my God. Danger? How you mean? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Danger. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Danger. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Danger. Oh my God. Danger. Oh, Jerry Bowen, dun 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 dun, Michelangelo, Jack the Rice and Pablito, no, and Pablo, no, Farnas, Pablo Farnas. I think he said Pablito still, I don't know, let's check it. Let's check. Oh, Jerry Bowen, Michelangelo, Declan Rice and Pablito. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I finished the tune. That is it, dog. You finished the tune. Big up Charlie boy. Yeah, I ain't seen Frankie Boy in a bit still, man. I hope that mother duck is alright still, I got mad love for him and his family, dog. Yo, Frankie boy, Charlie boy, how do you mean, boy? Like, yo, real talk things, man. Yo, I hope Frankie boy's alright. I hope Charlie boy's maintaining. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Sing it again for us, Charlie boy. Oh, Jerry Bowen, Michelangelo, Declan Rice and Pablito. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I finished the tune. That's what I've been trying to hit you up to tell you that. Bro, I've been trying to tell you that. But listen, I get you the message one way or another, my brother. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I seen we beat Man City, and ain't it pretty? Yeah, I got you, dog. Straight up, man. You're my homeboy. Real talk. Charlie boy is my homeboy. I got into the death. I got into the rest. Yo, trust me, it's love straight from the chest. We got this love, random respect thing. You know what I'm saying, dog? Because it's all about love. It's all about randomness. And it's all about respect, rude boy. Respect. How you mean? Some people don't get the respect that they deserve. You get what I'm saying? And I wanted to do a show about like love, respect, and randomness. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, dog. Yeah, you already know who it is. You already know. Hey. Yo, in the place to be. How you mean? Peachy double DZ. Rock two things. It ain't cheesy. Rock two things. Yo, we do it Wheezy. Is that convenience store open, dog? I gotta get like two things. My mom still, now that place is closed up still. I gotta do extra long walks tonight, dog. Even playing with y'all. Gotta go to like two gas station things. It's like, what, 2 miles away from where I live and I'm on foot, dog. How you mean? This is what I do, though. This is what I do, though. My mom needs two things. I get my mom two things. You know what I'm saying, dog? Real talk. Like, yo, man. Look after my people, dog. Look after my mom. Look after my father. Look after my girl. If you don't know who my girl is, then you're in a different world. Kimmy Kim. Kimmy K. How you mean? I got you every minute, every second of every single day. That's word, man. Love, respect, and random. How you mean, dog?
That's how we roll through tandem. And Caesar trying to rock like they scrambling. They can even rock two things when they rambling. But yo. I found the liquid dog. I can play anything now. What up? I can play anything now, dog. I found the copyright, like, what is it, like 107 copyright thing, dog. Found two things, dog. I can play anything I want. Like, I can even play the whole version of this now. You watch. I can play the whole version of this now, Brethren. You watch. Hold up. Where is it? We'll start with this, yeah?
Come on!
See, I got that. And I can play. Like, you know how many times I done dropped that, yeah? Yo, you know how many times see Peach, don't I look peachy? You get me? That's what I'm saying. Just peachy. You don't know. But like, you know how many times I done dropped that? And like, yo, YouTube were quick to pull that down, like, oh, you can't play that. That's like copyright thing. Nah. Well, I found a way around copyright, dog, so I can play anything. I can play Elvis tunes, Eminem tunes, Peach tunes, of course, because that's like, I own the copyright for them still. Speaking about that, let's play a Peach tune, dog. Let's play a Peach tune just to get in the mood, dog. How do you mean, dog? Like, yo, let's have it, man. Like, yo.
I arrived. Peach, England. Yeah, I arrived. I'm here, man. Like, look round your back to see who got those illest, like, vocabulary, lyrics, vocab intact, yo. Hurricane and Naples, record labels, granite rock tables, Peach, midnight rock tables, from the gutter, punch. Pierce belly button nables, I'm able, love underground TV cables. Dougie Gilmore, would you spit on the mic device and spill more? Make believe, Wendy Wiles beef twice. Don't have a cow, moon, Marla Maples, I sick 'em, dog biscuit 'em. I'm a dog in heat since time rhymes, CKS, I need a beat. My favorite slave mate, I call him clean, sark teeth. 11 steps close to the button, I train drunk. Stranger things proceed, things more than Satan on Christmas Eve. No, it's Santa, no, it's Father Christmas. It's red nose random, it don't happen for a reason. I'm handsome. Brown, 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 brown. Brown, 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 I believe in heaven and hell, hell and heaven on a Sunday, Friday the 13th. Cyclone season, the heat. Is the world flat, brethren? Is this a studio session? Or is the earth a round circle? Nerds of the world are hurt you like Steve Jobs and Steve Urkel. Bounce them out. No payments in your checking bank account statements. Savings, dollars, Swiss, euros, pesos. Chelsea Mount Mason, rice, baby. 12 uppercut rounds. I'm pound for pound. Rounds, pound for pound. I'm the illest rapper alive in the brown.
Yo, found on the pavement. I'm found in on the basement. Two turntables, a DJ too lazy. Kicks, I got tricks. Back to basics. TKO knockout. Nintendo, Mike Tyson punch out on the ground. Polish shout. Sebastian's found. Hammer down. What I found out in all the crowd. You can't turn me south. Get off, get lost. I'm my boss. You now. We sound with the dawn, call, play, clocks, ring, round, science, watch, hello. Me, my ace, my man, my mellow, stop green, go red, pulse amber. Nah, Bradley, that don't make sense.
Brown. I became the labels, record labels, gunning back tables, Peach, Monotype fables, from the gutter, punch, piss, bloody button navels, I'm able, like, yo, I got skills, dog, ready to throw down with the best, compressed vocals to the speech fresh. Yo, I ain't even playing when I suggested. I be the illest in the room fresh. We got the Hammerhead, we got Gaza up in the building. What's the matter? Where's Daza? This is how we rock it on stage. Strictly like what is Bowen, the new Gaza, Raza, meticulously, and I rock like so meticulously. Supercalifragilistic no, how's it go? Supercalifragilistic expialidocious. No, supercalifragilistic supercalifragilistic expialidope shit. Yo, put it on my note quick, cause yo, I'm dope sick. You know what I'm saying, dog? Big up Gaza, big up Hammerhead, as always. How do you mean? Real things. It's a full moon over here. Almost. Like, real things. It's like kind of a full moon, but not really. It's like there's a shade like left off of it still. What I heard the other day that there's cheese on the moon. How is there cheese on the moon, dog? I bet you that'd be the dopest cheese in the world, dog. Like I like old cheese, dog. Like Stilton and like what they call it, Gorgonzola, like all them things, Gorgonzola, big up Gianfranco Zola, you don't know. But it's like, yo, Reggie, if there's cheese on the moon, I bet you that's the dopest cheese in the world, dog. I love cheese, dog. You put cheese on anything and it tastes better. Real things, man. Real things. Peaches in the building. Blah, blah, blah. Chicka, chicka, chicka. La, la, la. See, now y'all hearing like a bit of peach, dog. A slice of peach. Big up Gatesy. But like now you're hearing like a little bit of peach, like on some tunes and things. It's not no freestyle like fire hydrant when I'm rhyming. And don't keep it silent when I'm lying. Like, yo, not lying like lying like roar. Like I'm the best thing in Africa. How do you mean? Yes, sir. Not lying like I'm telling a porky pie. You don't know what a porky pie is, Bridget? That's a lie. It's a white lie. It's a medium lie. It's like you're just saying it to get by. Yo, y'all know what I'm talking about. People in North America, I say porky pie, they're like, what? You having a porky pie? Like, what? Like, yo, they don't get it, like. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Straight up, man. Porky pies. Yo, don't talk too many porky pies, like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nobody around these ways knows what I'm talking about. Look at these whips, man. They ain't bad stuff. Like, yo, Man, bad still, man. I like this red one. What's this red one? It's a Nissan, however you want to call it, or the Triton, and then a Hyundai. This shit cars, like Hyundai are shit cars. Like I ain't even playing with y'all, man. Auto Center, Auto Class, big up the man them there. You get me? Don't know, man. 24-hour coin. Oh, how do you say that? I'll show y'all. How do you say that, Doc? How do you say that? Look, I'll show you, man. Hold on. Oh shit, that's like. Hold on. 24-hour coin op car wash. It's like that. We'll check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Somebody's washing the car just now. Like, yo, we'll do two things. Like, we'll do two things still, you know. What you mean? So you got your little like entries there. So you wash the cars and things. So that one just got washed up, and then the man them here is washing up his Buick. Straight up. Straight up, man. Yeah, you got the like, yeah, you get me? You get me? Now, like, moonwalk backwards, like, how you mean? Moonwalk backwards, like Michael Jackson and that. Yo, big up everybody in the live comments. We got 4 people watching. I'm happy with that, guys. I'm happy with that, guys. Straight up. Yo, random, love, and respect. Respect, love, random, respect, random, love, guys. Yo, I ain't playing with you, man. I ain't playing with you. Respect, random love, man. Like, yo, I love all of y'all. Like, real talk, I love all of y'all, man. Like, and I ain't playing when I say this. Like, and I say it all the time, and I ain't playing when I say this. It's like, yo, give me 1, 2, 3, 4 people, like in the comments and just watching these things. I'm down. I'm down. It's not a headache. Like you got like, like 3,000, 4,000 people watching at the same time. That I can concentrate. You know what I'm saying? That I can concentrate, man. Real things, man. Like, yo, that's word, man. Pizzas in the building. Look, I'm not insulting you. I'm describing you. You know what I'm saying? Got to set the thrift store the other day, dog. I did an earlier video today, and I was bigging up Kimmy K like crazy because Peach is in love. Yes, Peach is in love. Peach is in love. And Kimmy K's in love too, so boo hoo hoo. But she is my boo hoo hoo. Straight up, like, and I mean that like with nothing but hearts. Like, yo, she's my boo. Like, I hate saying that word, like my boo. Like she's my love. She's my ducky, dog. How do you mean, man? She's my ducky. Like real talk, man. Big up Kimmy K, dog. Like, yo, she got 2 things on her plate just now, but I know she'll watch like replay things. Yo, that's my girl. So hands off Kimmy K. Straight up to everybody up and down the area, dog. Hands off Kimmy K. That's my girl, dog. Can't touch that girl. Can't talk to that girl. That's my girl, dog. Princess things, dog. Cause it's weird. You know how like Super Mario Brothers had like Princess Peach. Yo, that's my Princess Peach, dog. Word up, like real talk, man. Like, you mean Peach is in the streets for real tonight, dog. Never been around these streets before, dog. Like, yo, Peach is in the streets, dog. That's real, man. I gotta go get 2 things from my mom. Yo, A&W might be open still. Y'all don't have A&W in the UK. A&W is like a good version of Wimpy's. Like, I know y'all know what Wimpy's is, dog. Yo, A&W is like a good version of Wimpy's, dog. Like, yo, nice hamburgers, cheeseburgers. You can't have a hamburger without cheese. Real talk, you can't. You cannot have a hamburger without cheese. Like, how are you gonna have a hamburger without cheese, dog? It's just like meat between 2 buns, dog. You need cheese upon them things. You need onion upon them things, tomatoes upon them things. Like, yo, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup. Like, yo, I ain't even playing with you. And they got this thing called the Teen Burger. Like, not a team burger, like, oh, there's no I in team, but there's a me in team. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. M-E in team. So when they say, oh, I want you guys all to work together because there's no I in team, but yeah, there's a me in team. Stupid mother duckers. Like, don't they realize that? There's a me in team, and the me is an I, and the I is as fly as this little white guy. You get what I'm saying, dog? 100%, man. 100%. Do I got an energy drink? Maybe. I don't know. I might do still, gas prices. Like, what is going on with these gas prices, Doc? What is going on? It's what? One, see, I can't even see, Doc. Hold on 1 second, Doc. Tim Hortons, they got that up in the place still, Rude boy gets ill, I rock two things with skill. How I rock it on the mic to spill the flows. So yeah, gas prices around these ways, Gaza and Hammerhead and the other random in the chat. 183.9. Are you playing with me, dog? That's Putin, dog. Putin, you could piss off already, dog. And it's it's weird. Because diesel always used to be cheaper than petrol, yeah? And it's you got 183.9, which is regular unleaded petrol. And then you got diesel, which is 194.9. Diesel always used to be cheaper than petrol, dog. I guess the petrol said wait, but it's diesel always used to be cheaper than the gas thing still. I ain't play all my days, okay? There's water here. If I was in my whip right now, I would teeth a thing of water still. Thank you, my man. Much respect. Much respect, man. See, I don't know. Hold up. I was gonna put y'all down for a second. My pants are falling down. Peaches in the building. Peaches in the building. Rock, rock, rock. Ticka, ticka, rock, rock, rock. Yo, I used to love these things. I can't eat them no more because I'm allergic to peanuts and things, dog. But these things used to be the illest. I used to love these things, dog. Hold on. You see that? No, no, you can't. Yo, I used to love them things still. Can't have them 'cause I'm allergic to peanuts now. Stupid. Stupid. They got Minions. Not Dominions, Minions. Then they got the Rocket one with all the different colors. And they got the Paris Hilton Magnum ones. Real things. Yo, Peace is gonna get an energy drink still. I ain't even fucking with you, man. Say I'm fucking with you, I ain't fucking with you. That's right. Yo, you got Sour Patch Kids. You got Sour Patch Kids. Everything, dog. Everything. How you mean? Starburst, Jolly Ranchers. What? Yo, Reggie, don't even talk to me about them things. Wicked things, man. Okay. What are we gonna get? Peach is gonna get an energy drink. I'll show you. Peach is gonna get an energy drink, but I don't know what one to get. I might just go for the original, like Red Bull, real talk. $3.49 though, small bottle still. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. 465. I could buy a meal for 465, dog. Real things, man. I could buy shawarma. What's the time? 10:29. Shawarma shop is still open, dog. But I got a full one at home, so I don't even need to go there. 389 for what's that called? Bang Energy. Yo, that's what it looks like it's gonna be, dog. Bang Energy or Joker. I'm your Joker, innit? I'm your jester. So it's yo, I could get a Joker for $2.49. What flavors? Ultra Blue, Tropical Mango, or what is it? Cherry Limeade. I don't like lime. I like lemon way better than lime, though. That's just me, $3.29 for Pure North. Yo, And it has like kind of hammers on it still. Zero sugar too, so that'll be good for me. But I don't like to be good for me. I like to be naughty. Naughty dotty, saughty ratty. How you mean when we rockin' the mic, we always party. Um, yo, I like the sour apple that Rockstar do back. They have one of them, I'm getting them still, you know. No, 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 no. It's bringing tears to my eyes as I make the girls cry. I rock it on the white, why, oh, why? Yo, I'm stepping over my laces. I'm bleeding again. Oh my days, I'm always bleeding, God. Like, yo, look, man, I was bleeding, God. Like, straight up, I was bleeding, God. You even got onto my shoes and shit. Like, that ain't cool. Because I like my shoes to look crisp up. I'm not gonna get this hand sanitizer. There ain't nothing in it, though. See, pump, 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 nothing. But I'll still try to put my kids with this stuff. And it worked. Yes, it worked. Hold on. One more application still. I ain't playing with y'all. One more application on the restoration of this man that's always on a vacation. How you mean? We just be lacing 2 tracks and 2 cats and 2 blacks and 2 graps and 2 graps and 2 like what? No, I don't want an iced tea. Calypso's dope. Lemonade, but then it ain't no energy drink. I need energy something to like hype me up. I need to get hyped up, dog. Mad energy. What's that all about, dog? Mad energy. I'm getting that one, dog. I just like the name of it. I ain't even playing. Look at this, dog. Look at this. Oh, can you see it? No, you can't see it. Hold up, hold up. Mad energy. That's what I'm getting, dog. I don't even know what flavor it is, dog. But I'm getting them things still. How you mean? How do you mean? I come crispy and clean. Got some Alfred these pharmacy. How you doing, my man? Yeah, good. I get this, and I get whatchamacallit, Palmer, king size small. Yeah, Palmer, king size small, and the Joker, Mad Energy stuff. Respect. Yeah, king size small. Yep, don't know. Nah, that's it, Bridget. Yeah, man. All right, thank you, boss. Oh, actually, I can tap on this one still. Yeah. If there's any money in it, there's money in it, we're good to go. Okay, there's money in it. Boom. Yeah, thank you. You have a wicked night, yeah? Respect. Don't know. Yeah, Peaches in the building. Peaches in the building. Blah, blah, blah. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Blah, blah, blah. Hardest working man on YouTube? No. That award goes to Charlie Walsh, straight up. I ain't even playing with y'all. Hardest working man on YouTube is Charlie Walsh, dog. Because, like, yo, the amount of time that man spends into doing, like, what he does, dog, I ain't playing with you. It's like he's the hardest working man on YouTube. He just likes to pass it off. Straight up. I might go for a burger still, you know. And Budgie, too. Budgie, like, yo, Budgie puts down 2 things, dog. Straight up. James from the Anvil, he puts down 2 things, too, dog. Like, yo, last time unofficial, put down 2 things too, dog. Like, how you mean, man? Yo, there's so many hardest working people on YouTube. It like, yo, blows my mind suddenly because like, yo, these man put 2 things down. You know what I mean? And they run 2 things, dog. Like, yo, Hammers Chat, check it out, dog. Like, Gio and Gonzo put 2 things down. You got one man with like a pink book. You got the next man with like pinball machines coming out of the roof, dog. Real talk, man. Real things, man. Even playing with y'all, man. Where can I like perch my phone up so I can just chill for a minute, dog? Have a smoke, just chill for a minute, cool out, chill. How you mean? How we do it? How we well. Yo, I think A&W's open. That's like the wing piece that I was telling y'all about. That's like the Canadian wing piece, dog. I hope my phone don't like drop straight up. I'll try to keep it like that. I can't check the comments once I'm there, but don't worry, I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. Peaches in the building. Peaches in the building. Rah. Ticka. La. How you mean, man? Yo, let's open this like mad energy. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you how it like. We'll have a mad energy taste test. So if I was comparing this with like your Red Bulls, if I was comparing this with like other things like energy drinks and things, I'll tell you how it goes down. Open, I love that sound. Just like claps, I love that sound. Yeah, A&W is open. Big up A&W. How you mean? Buck off a shot, dog. Straight up, dog. How you mean, man? One love. I go there. I get a teen burger. TEEN, like teenager. I'm no stranger to a teen burger. Trust me. I rearranged the whole topic and aspect of what it is we do. Big up Hammer Chat. Big up West Ham Unofficial. Big up James from the Anvil, Green Street Elite. That's true. Ooh, big up Declan Brides, my G. There's no one iller than Declan Brides. No one iller than Declan Brides. There's no one iller than Declan Brides. Open up your eyes, it's no surprise. Yo, we're gonna have fireworks. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yo, you think I'm playing? I don't care, dog. I don't care. One thing you know about Pete's dog. Pete's dog doesn't care, dog. Big up what? How'd I forget the man name? Andy Miles, 100 miles I'm running. How'd I forget like Anton Baker, dog? My jeez. Yo, I just dropped the firecracker. Hold up. Where'd it go, dog? Yo, half of them have all gone. Oh no, they're still in my pocket. Still. Hold on. I gotta be careful though, cause like I don't wanna bust up like my phone, put it too near to my phone. You'll hear them. You won't see them because I ain't gonna hold them up like stupid Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch. Hold up. You'll hear them though. Hold up. Oh no, come on. See, now this is scary because I go back and it'll be like ba 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 boom. No, come on. Oh, shut up, stupid firecrackers. Okay, hold on. I'll do it again. 100. Oh, see now I'm gonna burn my hand off, dog. Boss, that was only one, dog. Let me do this one still. See, it's too close to home now, though, dog. Boss. You get me? Hold on. Let me do some more still. You know. I got firecrackers. Peach got firecrackers. Peach is not an actor. Peach is a manufacturer. Peach is a business, and the business is Peach and hard rock on these rhymes are relating to beats. How you mean? See, why didn't that go off? Like, what the fuck, dog? Yo, what's wrong with you, dog? I ain't fucking with that one. That's too close to school, man. Straight up. I didn't even play with you, man. Bash! How you mean? Fire things, dog. Fire things, dog. This one, let's see this one, dog. Boom! How you mean? Peach is in the building. Jigga, rah. Hold on, no, that one's too close for home. Try this one still. Let's go. I haven't even tried my drink yet, dog. Are you playing with me? Bosh! How you mean? Yo, try this one. Yo, West Ham's in the building. West Ham's in the building. Rock, chicka, la. I know. That's how we roll, dog. This is how we roll, dog. No, that wit came out, so fuck that. And then this is the last one. Let's go. Boosh! Done enough. Peach is in the blood clot building, dog. How do you mean? That's how we roll, dog. That's how we roll, dog. I ain't playing with y'all, man. I ain't playing with y'all. Bing, 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 bang, 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 bash, 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 chicka, 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 dong, dong, dong. I had a hamburger tonight for dinner, man. My mom cooks the best hamburgers still. I ain't playing with you, man. Oh, I got guests. I got the only motherfucker who I like truly, truly, truly fucking love. Like my G.
What you saying,
100%
man?
my G, my firecracker in the building. Raz, what are you saying, my dog?
Are you
You
still
good?
are you still nearly killing yourself with firecrackers?
Don't know. Yo, I'll run that. I'll run that, dog. I'll run that.
You
I
can
will
fucking
run
blow
that.
yourself.
Yo, watch
You can
this,
blow
watch this.
yourself up
That's
with it, innit?
A&W, dog. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is like the Canadian Winfies, dog. A&W, dog. How you mean, dog? Hold on. Let me get it right. Dopest burger shop in the world, dog. I ain't playing with you. And I get a teen burger. The teen burger comes with like bacon, cheese, like like
You
tomato,
sold me at
ketchup
bacon and
sauce,
cheese. You sold me at bacon and cheese, man.
whatchamacallit, mustard. Yo, I'm running in there just now. Gonna get like a two thing still. Yo, Raz, what are you saying, dog? What's up?
Not much, man. Are you? I just saw you playing with firecrackers. So I thought I'd come on and tell you off.
I wasn't playing with firecrackers. I don't know what you're talking about, dog. I was not playing with
Yeah, yeah.
firecrackers. What are you
What are
talking
them
about?
humongous
No,
bangs that
no.
kept going on then?
What are you talking about? Firecracker things. I did not touch a firecracker. I did not
Yeah,
touch
yeah,
one. What are you talking about? What are you dealing with?
yeah, yeah.
No firecracker things, dog. Just like party, party, party,
I
party,
don't know.
party.
I might be Gaza. Gaza said I'm
Yo,
going to be the best man at your wedding.
what's up?
Gaza said I'm going to be the best man at your wedding.
Who's gonna be the best man at my wedding?
I don't know. Gaza asked if I'm going to be the best man at your wedding because you're in love.
Hold on. Come again, I can't hear you. What did you say?
He said, "Am I going to be the best man at your wedding because you're in love?"
Yo, I'm gonna have like many best bands, dog. I'm gonna have many, but you're one of them. You're one of them,
Oh,
dog.
don't know.
Straight up.
Don't
And my
know.
girl loves you, so like, yo, just don't
Yeah,
steal
yeah.
her away from me,
No,
dog. Like, yo,
I'm alright. I'm
behave,
alright.
dog.
I'm
Like,
alright.
behave,
I'm
dog.
good.
Just don't steal her away from me,
I'm
dog.
good,
I'm
bro.
just
I'm
saying,
good.
dog. But she'll see like two things arise, and then she'll be like, yo, I want to get down with that man. And I'm like, no,
No, no,
no.
no, no. You're Peaches girl, man.
Nah, 100. She's gorgeous, man. She's beautiful inside and out. Hold on, let me put this thing on. Hold up. There we go. West Time Random in the place. Done no show.
Yes,
You know
clips,
the
clips. You'll have
done no
to
show. You get me?
we'll have to figure out like some special suit for you to wear or something that you can't see your face, your color, your body shape. We'll have to figure out a way of like completely like covering your body shape as well
What are you
and
talking
height.
about? Face, body shape. What are you dealing with? What are you talking about, dog?
Clips
Like,
just commented saying, "Do I have to attend with a paper bag over my face?"
hold on. See, I need to bring this up again because like the sound on this is shit low. What was it?
Clips Clips commented saying, "Do I have to wear a paper bag over my head if I attend?"
No, no, Becca can attend, dog. It's not a he, it's a she, dog. Like, yo, Clips is Becca, dog. Straight up. I know this. I know this. You know who Clips is, though, don't you? For real, for real. You know
No,
who Clips
I haven't
is.
got a clue. I haven't got a clue who Clips is.
Good. I don't want to have a clue neither, but I think it's Becca, dog. I really think it's Becca, dog. I don't know why, but
I really don't know who it is, to be honest, mate. Really
I'm
don't
glad
know.
I don't know who it is, dog.
Yeah,
But
same here.
I think it's Becca, though, still. 100, man. Like,
Superhero things, isn't it? Like,
she just like, yo, but it was weird because like Tom Atherton, first time I checked out West Ham Clips, boss, Tom Atherton's picture came up and it's associated with Hammers Chat. So whoever West Ham Clips is associated with Hammers Chat. So that's what I'm saying. It might be Geo, dog. It might be Becca, dog. It might be Tommy Boy, dog. It might be you, dog. You never. It might be you, you little.
It's
Brr.
definitely
It
not
might
me.
be you,
How could
dog.
I be on here and Clips commenting in the chat? Huh?
No, but that's what Charlie Wall says. So don't use them excuses, dog. That's what Charlie Wall says. Who's coming on now? Oh my days. He has to ruin the show, doesn't he has to ruin the
Budgie,
show.
budgie,
He
budgie.
has to
I'll
ruin
go.
the
I'll go. See you later.
show. What's up, my G? How you doing?
All right, mate. I just woke up and I see you alive, and I thought I'll poke your head in and say hello.
We got this man on, like the man of the
I
hour,
know.
like my G. How do you mean, man? Like, yo,
I know, mate.
You
I
missed it though.
saw.
You missed it. Clips was blowing things up with fire. Not Clips. Clips was blowing things up with firecrackers.
Firecrackers. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah, he's
I
blowing
saw it.
firecrackers. I was like, do I need to come on and tell him off?
Whatever. Shut up, you little prick. Whatever. This guy. Yo, it's almost a full moon. It's almost. Look at this. Honestly,
You're gonna howl at it.
Watch this. Hold on, wait, how did I get it like going right? Hold on. No, it's not even like shooting it. Hold on. This is like your typical like
Outro
North
hour.
American like burger shop dog. Hold up. Can't really see it, can you? A&W. Bing bang bosh
Yeah,
dog.
just about see the sign.
Dope. Budgie,
Morning,
what's
Clips.
on?
Thank you for the shout out. Budgie at the back post, he says. Love it.
Yeah, if y'all can go through the comments, because like my phone's like all mental, so I can't go through the comments. Dog.
You've not bloody dropped it again, have you?
What? The whole hour?
How was your day today, Budgie?
Yeah, right, mate. Yeah. Working and that. Went to the pub after work. Came home. Crashed out. Scratch card millionaire life. Oh, yeah, go on.
What's that, my G?
So I'm just going through some of the comments.
Oh, word. Sorry, go on. My bad.
It's alright. It's right. Got any Pikachu shaped ones, he says. Shaped what?
Firecracker,
Shaped what?
probably.
Oh, right.
How you in?
Alright, okay.
Don't know. My G. Yeah, man. Enough respect. Yeah, you too, blood. Sorry, continue. I apologize. He's talking to random people.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
So, yo.
Yeah, come.
No, what does that say? It says, do I
have to attend with a paper bag over my face?
Oh, that's what Raj was saying. No. You attend like with like your face, dog. Like, yo, no, Becca, don't
And
worry
then you'll
about
know Clips is.
I think Clips should have to attend with a paper bag over their face.
Yeah. Or like a Frankenstein mask or something.
No, not a Frankenstein. Clips should come dressed up as that bloody mascot. You know, the fucking Hammer mascot thing.
Oh, yeah. Hammerhead.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Clips should come dressed like that.
Yeah. Oh, something's happened to me
Check
too.
what time this place closes at. Hold up, 1 second. Hold up.
I'm closing up then. Go on. Turn off. Right, so what's happening anyway, Reece? Anything happening? Anything good?
No, not really, mate. Nothing's really happening. Same old shit, innit? As always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same old shit. No football.
Oh, no. But only like football, innit?
Oh, yeah, something like that, yeah. Do you know what? I'm just looking at my little collection of West Ham shirts.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really weird that they change the shade of claret every year. didn't they?
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's a little bit different every year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Like the claret color, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I mean, that's word.
That's
And
weird though,
I'm
because
currently wearing my non-league manager shirt. My non-league
currently
team got a
wearing
manager shirt for them. So I always manage my football manager, don't I?
away
So,
shirt.
got a manager shirt.
Oh, I see. Right, what we
Can we
got?
talk
Oh,
transfers,
who's
Peach?
still in the comments?
Can we talk transfers, Peach?
Can we? Yes, we
Oh,
can.
really?
No, we can. We're talking
Transfers?
about, like, I heard we're close to signing, like, straight up. We're close to signing Mickey Mouse. I heard we're close to signing Goofy. Daffy Duck might be, like, our next, like, left back. So we got Daffy Duck at left back, Mickey Mouse, like, in the central midfield, and then Mighty Mouse is striker, dog. I'm all about that, dog. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Like, yo, Mighty Mouse, like straight up front, like center forward thing. Please, I'm feeling them things, dog. I'm feeling them. And then they said today, breaking news. No, honestly, guys, breaking news. We might sign like Dandy and Bino, or Danny and Bino, or was it Bino and Dandy? Like, we might sign them as like a combo striker selection up
Oh,
front.
what about Dennis the
them.
Menace? We signed him too.
That's what I heard too, dog. I heard them things, dog. Dennis the Menace, yes. Like, bring him in already, dog. Like, yo.
We need Billy Wiz on the wing.
Yeah, I'll go on the wing.
Yeah, Billy Wiz.
You know about Dennis the Menace.
Oh, God. So, anyway, are we going to talk about anything sensible? Or we
like
can
center
talk about
half,
more?
like, yo,
I haven't got a clue
1-1-2.
what's going on. I'm knackered as it is.
Don't you ever sleep?
I don't ever sleep. Like, I'll probably come off here in a bit, go for sleep like 2 hours, and be awake again.
Yeah, I need a coffee. Oh, woke up about half hour ago. After plenty of beers in the pub.
Yeah.
So I think
I better
it's
go
time
make
for coffee, isn't
myself
it?
a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to make myself one. Hold on, it's going to go dark.
It's alright. Peach wants to talk Love Island, apparently.
Yo, Lawrence Watkins just got a hold of me. Hold on, I'm gonna leave y'all like for 2 seconds. If Lawrence Watkins.
Alright, my G.
Right. Let's get a cup of coffee on the go.
Apparently Peach wants to talk about Love Island.
Oh, yeah? Really?
The Love Island shite.
Oh, I can't stand that bloody.
I remember everyone was banging on about the final of Love Island. I was like, I am not watching that show. I'd rather watch West Ham versus Leicester.
Yeah.
So I remember the final being on the day that we played Leicester in the league last year, and everyone was going, "Oh, it's the Love Island final tonight," and I remember commenting it. Oh no, I'll be watching West Ham versus Leicester. We were battling 4-2.
Oh, God, here we go. I just knocked everything over.
Well done.
This is getting good. This is getting real good. Hold up. And now. Oh, I'm going to have to get myself a new media stand, I think.
Who do I think the next signing is, Gazza says? Let me get the crystal ball out. I honestly don't have a clue, if I'm honest, mate. Like, it's going to be... God knows. Like, I don't know who we're interested in.
Well, it's Monday morning, so we should be expecting an announcement,
We're waiting on getting someone unveiled today, but I don't know who it is. Was Cliff Downs announced on Monday?
No, he was announced on Wednesday, wasn't it? Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. announced towards the end of the
Monday,
week
though.
last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, we might still get someone announced on the Monday. Peach Dolly's back.
You know who they'll probably announce tomorrow?
Who was that? Leroy?
No, Ward-Prowse.
Ward-Prowse. I don't know. I wouldn't mind signing Ward-Prowse, but I personally don't think he'll come because I think he's going to do a Mark Noble with Southampton. I think he's going to stay at Southampton his whole career.
Yeah, he might do. Yeah, you never know, mate, but I reckon he'll be the next one for us, if anything.
It would be nice if we did sign him, but I just can't. I personally can only see James Ward-Prowse in a Southampton shirt.
Yeah. To be honest with you,
Anyone wants to join, link is in the chat.
I don't want James Ward-Prowse.
I think one of you guys should just come on and call me a twat. That'll be fun.
You don't want him, bud? You don't want James Ward-Prowse?
No.
Yo, bud,
I don't think he's good enough.
See the back of that shirt, dog. We got to see the back of that shirt, man. Let's see it, dog.
What, again?
Yes, Mikey. Hi, G. How you mean? Budgie number 8 in the big Scott Parker things, dog. How you mean? Big up yourself, man. I love that.
Yeah. I honestly don't think James Ward-Prowse is good enough for West Ham. I honestly don't think he is.
I mean, I don't know, but as I said, I just don't see it.
In open play, you don't get a lot of, you don't get a lot out of him in open play. It's mainly dead balls and stuff that he's good at. You know? I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just what I say.
I think James Ross would be quality still. Honestly, like dead ball situation.
If he signs, I won't be mad, but I just don't see it.
I mean, to be fair, Pete, you don't sign somebody just because they're good at dead balls. Do you know what I mean?
Agreed. But he is a good midfielder, man. Like he is a good inside, like halfback. Like real talk, he is, man. Like you can't.
If you gave me a choice of playing him or playing Pat Rowe.
Ward-Prowse is a fucking central midfielder, you dingbat.
What are you talking about, Reese? He's a halfback things, dog. Straight up.
He's a fucking central midfielder, you dingbat.
That's a halfback, dog. Do your homework. Grow up. Me and Budgie grew up, dog. That's halfback things. Budgie, am I wrong?
What? Yeah.
That half, like James Ward-Prowse is halfback, not central half, not central forward. Like, yo,
yeah, well, I'm not ancient.
Mate, I don't.
Learn your
I
trade.
don't know.
I'm not ancient, so
I don't know what position you would call him, but I just don't think he's good enough for us. I really don't.
If he comes through the door, I'll be happy and to see how well he does and stuff. But as I've said, I don't see him leaving Southampton.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think that he's overrated. That's just my own personal opinion.
Peach, as I said, James Ward-Prowse or Conor Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher all day long.
Conor Gallagher all day long.
Conor Gallagher all day long. Ruben Loftus-Cheek over James Ward-Prowse any day of the week, dog. How do you mean?
True. I'd rather play Alex Kroll than James Ward-Prowse.
No, shut up. Now you're talking stupidness. No,
I'm not. I'm not. At least Alex Kroll has proven that he can, retain the ball and move with the ball. For me, James Ward-Prowse is all about his dead ball situations, and that's it. I mean, you roll the ball to him in play and he'll hit it, but he's a great goal scorer.
A top lad in the chat.
He's chipping out. What's going on about?
A top lad is saying James Ward-Prowse over Gallagher.
Oh,
I would too. No, Gallagher all day long for me. Hi, Charlie.
I don't really know, to be fair, but
Hey, right.
Like
What about if you got offered? Like, if you were like in some position to like help David Moyes with the signings, you got Conor Gallagher, yeah. You got Ruben Loftus-Cheek, yeah. Like, what one out of those did you take? Conor Gallagher or Ruben Loftus-Cheek?
Conor Gallagher over Ruben Loftus-Cheek any day.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with
Me
that.
too.
Yeah,
Oh
I agree with
no!
that. What
Charlie,
about
Oh no!
the link's in the chat if you want to hop
Hudson
on,
and
Charlie.
Doyle?
So
What about Hudson and Doyle?
I don't know.
He's
There's something
alright.
about Hudson Odoi. I quite like. There's something I quite like about Hudson Odoi.
Me too, dog.
Yeah, me
But
too.
Me too.
do I see it happening? I don't
No
know.
way.
No.
Yeah.
Could do, but I just don't know. Like it's one of the things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what's Charlito saying? Hey guys, hey dude, well, oh, you're well, dope, no, yeah, sorry, just doing the comments.
I've just wasted a whole fucking pot of coffee on a
Wow.
drink with dodgy milk in it.
Look at that, changing into like different shirt after different shirt, but you're giving us like a strip tease,
Hammerhead's
dog.
in the building as
Well,
well.
no, this is the same one I just had on, mate.
Mm,
I've had this shirt on for about 5 hours now.
there you go.
Right.
Like I know I'm not wearing a West Ham shirt. I know I'm wearing a shirt of a different football team, but it doesn't matter because they'll never play in the same league. It's all right.
What
Yeah.
shirt are you wearing, God? What is that shirt?
Darlington. It's actually a manager shirt.
That's what you are, dog. You're a manager thing, dog.
Because I always manage Darlington on Football Manager, and like I've got Darlington shirts. Like they're my non-league team. Like they're not going to play in the same league as West Ham ever. And if they play West Ham, I'm going to support West Ham in the match. Like it's simple as that. But I've
See,
always
you ain't dog Franco, dog. Like Franco will sport like Manchester City shirts and thing, dog. And it's just like, what are you dealing with, dog? Why you like sporting a Manchester City shirt? Like,
yeah, I wouldn't wear any other Premier League teams or anything.
you get what I'm saying? 100, dog.
But
100.
like I've got Dagenham and Redbridge shirts. I've got Darlington shirts.
Yeah,
I've got
me too, dog.
Wisbech Town. I've got what other football shirts have I got? I've got quite a few team shirts, but like obviously West Ham is my main team that I love, and I would support them over any team that we play. But I like seeing these other teams do well, and I like their kits and stuff. So like 10 of one and half a dozen of the other. I think Gallagher would probably work in our current setup better, to be fair, and I wouldn't pay anywhere near what Southampton want for James Ward-Prowse, but Lord, I would take James Ward-Prowse any day of the week. Yeah, I get that,
Yeah,
Charlie.
I kind of get that, but
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like 75
not for
million
me.
for Ward-Prowse? Nah, no fucking chance.
Not for me, mate. I wouldn't give you 75 quid for him. I don't think he's good enough. I really don't think he's good enough. You know,
I've
really
always
don't
admired,
think he's
I've always admired Ward-Prowse, but like, it's a tricky one. It's just a tricky one. And
Well,
Peters,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that's typical.
I'd definitely
No, he's
take.
right.
I'd definitely take Gallagher over Ward-Prowse. It's nice that we're looking at. I know this is going to sound so horrible, racist to me, or whatever, but it's nice that we're looking at homegrown English players as well.
Yeah.
Cause,
Oh, yeah.
Cause, like,
Yeah, I mean, that's
not
always
being
a good...
racist or anything. Like, it's
No,
good
of
that
course
we're
not.
it's good that we're looking
it's a
at
good
like.
thing because the more homegrown players you get, the more chance you've got of them being internationals, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly that,
You know
and
what I
it
mean?
helps with registration in Europe and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
we've signed Ariola, who's French. We've signed Aguerd, who's Moroccan, and we've signed Flynn Downs, who's homegrown. But
English,
yeah, it's nice that we're looking at some English players as well. But like, if we signed, say, I don't know, a German player that's fucking brilliant and stuff that fits in and does the business for us, I'll be just as happy. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying it's nice
Oh,
that
of
we're looking
course,
at
yeah.
homegrown players.
I mean, the thing is that every club in the world needs to have homegrown talent on their books, don't they?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Part of the requirements of the league.
Yeah, requirements in the league,
You know.
requirements in European competitions and stuff. That's why we're looking at good, decent homegrown players. Because like,
Yeah.
We've already got the best homegrown player in the world, Craig Dawson, but we need to look at some other options and stuff. There's a question for you from Gaza, by the way, Budgie.
Oh, go on. Yeah, read it out.
Can you see Such
Can you-
leaving?
No.
No,
No, I can't.
I personally can't
I
either.
think personally, Souček has got unfinished business here. You know,
Oh yeah, I
West
think
Ham.
he's gonna have a resurgent season because like
Yeah.
his first like full season, should we say? Because he came in January originally, didn't he? But his first full
Yeah.
season, he was immense. Last season, I'm not gonna say he was shit, but he wasn't as good as he was in the first season. But I reckon he's gonna have a good summer break,
He was
and he's gonna
probably
come back twice as strong as he
70%.
was last season.
Yeah, he was probably 70% of his former self, as it were.
Yeah,
He
I
wasn't
wouldn't say he was
by any
shit,
stretch of the
but he
imagination.
weren't as good as he was in the first season.
No,
Is-
but then,
There is still
You
a
know,
chance of getting Lewis Potter. Yeah, it could be, but I don't know about Lewis Potter. Like, I'd like to sign him because I reckon he'd be a reincarnation of Jarrett Bowen again. But it's one of them things like, yeah, it'd be a good signing, but will it happen? That's why I love
Yeah.
like I love all these transfer bollocks and stuff, like all these
Yeah.
links and shit. But
I hate it.
yeah.
Hate it.
Yeah, I love seeing like, we're all the people going like wibbling about what who we're gonna sign and all this shit, and then like it's just like I'm just sat in the back like, yeah, we might be interested or put a bid in or some shit, but I'm not gonna listen until they're holding up the shirt on the club website.
That's exactly right, mate. You know, and you know, for me, it's proof of the pudding is like when you see the video on YouTube, welcome to West Ham or whatever, you know,
Yeah,
you see the man holding the shirt up on social media, that's when it's real. Up until then, it's all just pie in the sky bollocks to me.
yeah. It's all journalist shit in it really until
Yeah.
until the club reveals it. I'm not listening. Like, because I always
Yeah.
used to say until they're holding the shirt up, but I don't know if you've seen that photo that's been doing the rounds on the West Ham groups on Facebook, but there's a photo of someone's. Oh, it's obviously Photoshop, but someone's photoshopped like Cristiano Ronaldo in a West Ham shirt, and it's just like that's you can tell that you could definitely Photoshop. It's a
That's brilliant.
okay Photoshop job. I mean, I could do a lot better, but what was I saying? Yeah, like you can tell it's
Yeah,
like
no,
you could if someone photoshopped someone holding up a shirt or something, some Photoshop you couldn't tell. So that's why I wait until the club announce it. We'd be mad to
Yeah.
sell Souček, in my opinion. There aren't many better goal scoring midfielders around. Yeah, exactly. And I
true.
think a part of the thing with Souček last season just gone is that he was playing a lot deeper than he was in the first season. And yeah, that released Declan to get more forward, but it's just 10 of one and a half,
Stifles
12 of one and a half dozen of the other, isn't it?
Yeah. It stifled Souček's play last season, but you know, I still think he had a reasonable season. It wasn't like he didn't have a reasonable season. It just wasn't immense like it was, you know, the season before.
Yeah.
There was the day we beat Liverpool 3-0 away at Anfield in 2015. What a day that was. Agreed. What a great day.
He's got a point.
Oh,
He's got a point. Yeah, he's got a point. But if we're talking about dead ball players,
yeah, that is true. But
would you go and spend
75? Would you go and spend £75 million on a player that you're going to rely on just for dead balls? Because in open play, he ain't that good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But on a dead ball situation, there ain't many better. Would you go and pay £75 million for a player that does that? No, you wouldn't. Nobody in their right mind would.
No, I don't think we'll pay. If we do end up signing him, I don't think we'll pay 75 million. But
I wouldn't pay no more than 40 for him, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
I know people who go, "Oh, he's worth more than that," blah 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 blah, but not in my opinion. I would not pay no more than
30 million, personally.
No, you don't go and pay out all that money just for someone who really good at a dead ball. I'm not being
No,
funny,
exactly,
but you
like-
train the next man up to be good on dead balls instead.
Yeah, how much did we like talking about dead balls? I know a lot of us don't like him, but how much do we pay for Payet? What, 17 million or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
don't need to be paying like 75 million for someone that's good on dead balls.
Hey, listen, I know that JWP is good on a dead ball situation, but so is Creswell,
Yeah,
so is
Cresswell's good.
Lanzini.
Lanzini, yeah.
Lanzini's pretty damn good on a dead ball.
So is Payet.
Yeah, we've got a number of players that are
I miss
good on a dead
Payet.
ball. I reckon Jared Bowen
I wouldn't have
would
him
be
back.
useful.
I miss Payet.
Would you not have him back, no?
No, he's too old now. Wait, so he's like 34, isn't he? 34, 35.
Yeah.
If he was younger, then I'll probably have him back. No, but I wouldn't pay 75 million for many players. But let's be real here, he's not just good at dead balls, he's insanely good. Yeah, that's the point. That's the
Yeah,
point.
he's insanely good at dead balls. Yeah, I agree, Charlie.
Supposed to league show, so good.
When the ball's moving around the pitch, he doesn't
Do
seem
you want the
to
link,
be.
Charlie? The link's in the chat somewhere, or I can send it to you if you want to hop on. Unless you're working. But yeah, like 75 million, like no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Guns right. He's a good player, but I won't pay that much for him. But everyone has their own opinion. Yeah, exactly. Like the South, it's like I hate to say it like this. It's like what we say about Declan Rice's valuation. We say 100 million plus, 200 million plus, or whatever. And like other fans are like, oh, West Ham fans are crazy saying like they want that much for Declan Rice. Like I see Southampton fans being the same about Ward-Prowse. That's what I mean. That's why
Yeah,
I
I
understand
kinda get
why
that.
it's been
I
said
kind of
75
get
million.
that, but then, you know, you haven't got the greatest managers in the world talking about James Ward-Prowse.
No.
But you have got the greatest managers in the world, you know, with Declan Rice on their tongue, as it were, you know, speaking about him. You know, everybody's talking about
I'd
Declan
definitely
Rice.
say-
Think of what you know, as you said earlier, Declan Rice is probably the best midfielder in the world right now. Or,
Yeah.
you know, he's in the conversation for it, definitely. So that's the difference, you know. We're talking about a player that we've got that everyone else is talking about, and I don't see a club in the world that would not take Declan Rice. I don't see that.
Exactly.
I mean, Man
There
City
ain't a
was
club in the world that would turn Declan Rice down.
Hello, Finn.
But, you know, I don't see a massive queue for James Ward-Prowse. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds like I'm down on Ward-Prowse and that, but the thing is, I'm always down on players that are overrated, and I think he's overrated. You know, give him a dead ball, he's immense. But, you know, once that ball's rolling around the pitch, I don't think he's good enough. I really don't.
Hello,
Mhm.
Finn.
Hello. You alright? Can you
Too bad. How are you?
is the right? Hang on, wait. Let me just. No, it is the right one. Okay, no, I was just checking because my thing keeps changing back. Yeah, I'm fine. I've had that. Budgie, are you alright today, mate? You're in a.
I'm fine, thanks. Charlie, how are you, mate?
Good. I'm well. You just. I feel like if James Ward-Prowse was in front of you, you might throttle him. Do you know what I mean? You're getting this thing.
No. I'm just telling you shit, that's all. No, he's not. I mean, look, he's a mediocre midfielder for me. And that's about it. He's a mediocre midfielder. Give him a dead ball. There ain't many better in the Premiership.
I think with the Conor Gallagher comparison, I don't really see any way in which Conor Gallagher's that much better than him. To be honest with you, in fact, I don't see any way in which Conor Gallagher. I think
He's a lot more dynamic.
I don't think he is. I look at Conor. I like Conor Gallagher. I'm not gonna sit here and diss Conor Gallagher at all. I like him as a footballer.
No.
I wouldn't call him Premier League proven yet, but I do like him as a footballer. And if you were like, oh, he's a West Ham player, I'm obviously very excited about it.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't know. Like, James Ward-Prowse is just something. He's so tidy. He just does everything well. He reminds me of, who would I even describe him like? He's just one of those people who never get, I think, because the thing is with his dead balls is they're so obtusely good that I think that's the only way he ever gets spoken about. Because it's like when you look at David Beckham, for example, and it's like David Beckham is so insanely good at free kicks, corners, dead balls, literally everything, that no one goes, actually, David Beckham was a really good right midfielder who got up and down well, who's like he did a lot of things very well. And I think James Ward-Prowse is similar in that sense, where he's so insanely good at one thing that people don't tend to talk about everything else. And I think he's one of the more well-rounded midfielders in the Premier League. I'm not going to, again, 75 million is just an insane.
But would you start him over Fornals, for example?
I wouldn't put him in the same position. Fornals, well, I mean, it depends.
Or would you start him over Lanzini, for example?
Yeah, every day of the week.
Would you?
Lanzini's good at long shots.
Don't tell how camera.
I know. I'm saying it now.
I think Lanzini's
I'm saying it now while she's not here because I can get away with it. The second she's here, I'll stop saying this because I'm not going to die today. No, Lanzini flatters to deceive and has done for years. Lanzini in his prime, there's a different conversation to be had. But Lanzini now isn't anything special. He has he has that flair that James Ward-Prowse will just never have. Do you know what I mean? Like that goal. What was the goal? Was it Watford this season? I can't remember who it was against. The one where he just flicks it over the defender. It's like pap pap, and then just powers it in. I think it was Watford, right?
Yeah.
That Lanzini goal. James Ward-Prowse isn't scoring that ever to save his life. It's just not happening, right? But the thing is with Lanzini is, apart from that, I don't really see what much else he has at this point. It's frustrating because I feel we all know there's something more in there. But if you said to me right now, you could have one or the other, I would. If in this team right now, I would pick James Ward-Prowse. I would pick James Ward-Prowse. Palace away. That makes sense. Oh no, it was Palace. You're right. I remember it. Yeah, fair. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean that. Conor Gallagher, when he was playing against us at the beginning of the season last season in the 2-2 draw, I thought he was the man of the match on the day. He was bloody good, and he punished us twice. And it wasn't like it was just an easy tackling for him either. He had to work for both of them goals.
Yeah,
and I just felt that Conor Gallagher was, like, for me, he's a better player than Prowse. That's just my own personal opinion, but obviously we all differ. But I just don't see it with Prowse. Especially the price tag. That's a real shocker for me.
The price tag is insane, but then again, football price tags are kind of insane, especially when it comes to English players. Like, they're completely and utterly just bananas. You can't tell me. There's very few price tags that happen, especially for English players right now, that I think that makes sense. Like Sterling, what's that? That's 45 mil. I think that's the only one recently where I've gone, do you know what? 45 million for Sterling's probably a good deal. I think that ended up being 45 million.
I think
that's a decent deal. But outside of that, I usually look at it and go, excuse me, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's like the homegrown
you have to look at
hype.
The one I come back to, and I'll admit I think I was, well, I know I was wrong on this one, right? But I remember when Arsenal signed flipping Ramsdale, and that was like 30, 40 million, and I was like, excuse me, you're paying now. He's turned out to be a really good goalkeeper, to be fair. Clearly, I'm wrong. Yeah. But at the same time, I was still looking at Ben White's the other example, I guess, if you want to talk about Arsenal. 50 million for Ben White. What are you talking about? If Ben White's worth 50 million, then flipping any English player is worth an absolute it's insane.
Well, I don't know. There are one or two that
if Ben White's worth 50 million, Craig Dawson's worth 150 million.
You only have to listen. The results speak for themselves. The results speak for themselves. But yeah, the price 75 million is way too much. It's way too much. It's way too much.
There's a handful of British players that are worth decent money. I mean, obviously Declan Rice being probably one, Harry Kane being one, but there are one or two other decent English players about that I think are worth good money. I mean, whether they're worth 100 million or so is another matter, but is anybody worth 100 million? Do you know what I mean?
I mean that's just the very best players in the world, but apart from that, probably not.
I mean, I remember back in the day, I was watching, I think it was either the big match or match of the day, and one of the pundits on there said, uh, I think it was around about the time when Trevor Francis signed for £1 million, and one of the pundits on the show said, before long we're going to be talking telephone numbers with price tags, and he weren't far wrong. I mean, 100 billion for a player. I mean, that's ridiculous number of digits. I mean, it is a telephone number.
Even if you look back like 10 years or so, like Robin van Persie went from Arsenal to United for only £15 million. It's insane how it's gone in the last 10 years. You know what I mean? I think it was like 15 million or 14 million or something, but it was like insane, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean to be fair, we see like the numbers get bound around a lot, but I don't think many players have actually ended up going for like plus 150 million. You're probably talking 10 max. The one that sticks out in my mind is Jack Grealish as being. Actually, no, I like the two that stick out in my mind. Jack Grealish isn't worth that much, and Dembele to Barcelona turned out to not be worth that much. I think if Dembele fulfilled his potential, then maybe, but it's very clear that Dembele is never going to fulfill his potential like that. So 100 million is insane. Outside of that, I mean, the players who probably went are worth that much. Philip Coutinho, maybe not, but I don't know. Like, not that many end up going. We see these numbers get bound around a lot, but Pogba at the time was worth that much, but obviously it's not worked out for him. So that's probably
Lukaku didn't work out for Chelsea, did it? Was it they paid 93 million?
Yeah, it was somewhere in the high 90s, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember it being in the 90s. I remember it not quite meeting that 100 figure. To be fair, it could have been 93. I just remember it not meeting that 100 figure. But yeah, again, another person who, yes, at the time, but just the wrong person. And that's and this is kind of why I look at it, and this is with the Declan Rice thing. This is why I say we're not going to get 100 million for Declan Rice. It's just not going to happen. Like, it's just never, ever going to happen. Like, the numbers that get bound around for Declan Rice would make him the third most expensive player of all time. It's just not going to happen. Like, you look at Calvin Phillips. It was a good example from Gaz in the chat earlier, right? Everyone was talking about how good Calvin Phillips is, blah, blah, blah. 45 million he ended up going to, and that was to Manchester City, the second richest club in the world. Yeah.
I mean, we tend to forget though that there was a deal worth over 100 million before. Before all these signings and quotes and that from recent years. David Beckham went to LA Galaxy for $124 million. I think that was the price, $124 million, something like that, wasn't it? Which equated to about 99 million quid at the time, which was bloody ridiculous.
It might have been worth everything all in. I don't think the fee was that high.
No. Well, I think that was the entire deal, wasn't it?
Imagine what his wages were. His wages must have been obscene.
Probably $500,000 a week, wouldn't they?
To go to LA
then
in the prime of his career.
Then Beckham went to PSG for the end of his career and donated all his wages to charity, didn't he?
Yeah, because he'd made all the money he needed in America.
Yeah. Who are you on about, by the way, Clips? Does anyone know who Clips on about?
Oh, is that Martial?
Maybe.
Martial, because Martial, he was 50, I think, and they signed him from Monaco, and he was meant to be the next big thing. So I can't think of another player they signed from Monaco.
Yeah, neither can I. Falcao.
Which, listen, might happen. Falcao.
But
he won't worth 100 quid, let alone 100 million.
Wasn't he?
I don't think he was worth. I think he was known.
He came with a hell of a lot of promise, didn't he? That Falcao.
Yeah, he played really well for Monaco, didn't he? And then
he came too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie.
One season on loan for United, then one season on loan for Chelsea, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then he ended up in Turkey, I think.
Yeah. I think. Never heard of again.
Yeah, Charlie, yesterday, Peach and I were discussing centre forwards, strikers, attackers, so on and so forth. And he asked me who, in my opinion, did I think was the last out-and-out striker that we'd had at West Ham. I said Sebastian Haller, but before that, I'd go right back to Andy Carroll. I think he was probably. Who would you say was our last out-and-out striker?
That's a good question. Trying to run through him in my head because you're right, it is Haller, but before then, I guess Hernandez. Hernandez was an out-and-out striker.
Jordan
Hugill. Yeah.
Jordan Hugill. Let's not mention that.
It's everything to every man. How dare you not mention him? He's the best.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm trying to run through it in my head. So obviously, Antonio. Before that, Arnautovic. Before that, Hernandez. Before that, I'm trying to just think of who even played up front. Yeah, it would probably be Hernandez. But if you're talking about someone who actually if you're talking about someone who actually started every game for like a prolonged period of time, because Hernandez was sort of in and out a lot.
Diafra Sakho started quite a lot up front.
Yeah, Sakho's probably one.
Yeah,
he was a good little player. He was. I thought I always rated Diafra Sakho.
Oh, he had an incredible 10 games. His first 10 games were unbelievable.
Overrated.
He was tenacious. That's what I liked about Sakho. He had a tendency to really fight for every fucking goal he scored. You know what I mean? That's what I liked about him. He put work in.
He just didn't score enough.
He did go missing quite a lot.
I liked his movement a lot. He had that. He had that right place, right time type of movement about him, which I really liked.
Yeah.
And he had Enner Valencia as well, but he was more of a winger, wasn't he?
Yeah, Valencia is one of those. Play out wide if you want.
He was shit though.
I think Valencia was what I would call, he was an attacker, but I don't think he was an out and out striker. Valencia, you know what I mean? He definitely had
the last couple of out and out strikers would be Haller, Sakho, and Carroll that regularly played.
Right.
That rate, Hernandez
was just a goal machine, wasn't he?
Sorry?
Hernandez was just a goal machine. He was just getting in the box and he
I was going to say, I was talking the other night with Peach about Andy Carroll. He was saying he was shit. I was like, he weren't. Valencia still, I know. I was talking about Big AC with Peach. And he was like, "Oh, he was shit." I was like, "He wasn't shit. He was just always injured. He had quite a good record, to be fair, didn't he? He scored like."
I think he's underrated as a footballer.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's a cracking player.
Do you know what surprises me? I spent more or less the whole season coating off Benrahma, judging him as, not good enough and so on and so forth throughout the whole season. And then yesterday I watched a video reel released by the club of all of the goals for last season. And, the amount that Benrahma got or was involved in, it's incredible. Yeah. I mean, he must have been involved in 14 or 15 goals without the ones he scored. It was just ridiculous.
It was like 3 goals / assists off 20 combined for the season in the league.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And you just I'm quite surprised because, as I said, I've spent most of the season, rating him at about a 7 on average, and sort of saying that, his end product wasn't good enough and this and that. And you watch that video reel with all the goals from last season.
No, I haven't seen it.
And it just gives you a sense of reality, I suppose. It's a bit of a reality check for me because he was integral in quite a lot of the goals.
Yeah.
his assist rate last season was pretty good, I thought. You know, considering, you know, we were all calling for him to go out the door. Well, not all of us, but a lot of us were calling for him to go out the door. You know, it was actually quite a shock that he had so much involvement. Clip says...
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, go on. No, carry on.
No, I was going to say, Benrahma, I reckon he's going to have an even better season this season coming. I reckon he's going to smash it this season.
I hope so.
I got asked, I can't remember who asked me. Someone asked me, it weren't a West Ham fan, like, someone asked me, like, do you reckon Bowen's going to have a similar season? I said, I reckon he's going to be just as vital, but I don't think his numbers are going to be the same. Well, I think he's going to still be as vital, but I don't think he's going to score and assist as many. I think he's going to still play a key role.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. The sort of game that Bowen plays, I think that is a major part of his game. It was a major part of his game when he was at Hull, and it's a major part of his game with us. Is, you know, the goals and assists. I don't know. I've got a funny feeling he might, you know, win the club's highest goal scorer next season.
He could do, but like, it's just a small thought in the back of my mind, though. I don't think it's going to exactly happen and stuff, but what are your thoughts, Charlie?
I mean, he had a freak season. Like, it was insanely. He was just unstoppable practically. And I think I think this season is where he proves whether or not that's a purple patch or not. You look at it and you say, well, first while he was here, he was really good. Second period, he wasn't incredible. He was it wasn't really happening. And then this season, he was just the whole season, he was just completely, he was practically unplayable, non-stop.
Yeah.
And this is the season where, and this is the season where you go, okay, right. So where do you actually balance out? If I'm, I mean, he gets linked to Liverpool, all right. So let's say Liverpool as an example. If I'm Liverpool looking at him, I do give him this season and go, right, we'll see where does he end up in January? Because because that's the true mark is not, because we have a lot of players who can shine on their day, right? Over the years, you look at West Ham players and a lot of them are great on their day, but actually consistency is what separates a good player from a great player. You know, you look at some of the players we've had who can pull it out of the bag out of nowhere, and you're like, bloody hell, how have you managed to do that? Like, you're so good. Why can't you do that all the time? That's the difference. And I think Jarrod Bowen, this is the season where he proves if he has that consistency or not. I don't think he'll get as many goals this season as he did last season, but that's because I think last season he was just he just was everything. He literally was everything for West Ham. If we didn't have him, we wouldn't have anywhere near as good a season we did. Equally, if you could make the argument, if we had a different striker, if we had a different situation, he might not have to have had that many goals, if you see what I'm saying. So I think he can still have an incredible season, but his goals and assists numbers go down. But I would, if you ask me, does he get what? I think he ended up getting 17 in all competitions and 13 assists or something like that. I think it was 30 overall. I think someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he'd get that again, but I still think he'll be one of, if not one of the most important players for West Ham this next season.
Yeah, this is exactly what I mean.
Clips has come up with a good point there. Who takes the penalties if Lanzini isn't on the pitch?
Craig Dawson.
I think I'll sort next question.
And a bad shout, but he ain't going to get every game this season.
No.
We don't really have
it's either Creswell or Bowen for me.
I don't think we have a first choice penalty taker. Not now. Mark Noble's gone. I don't really think we have someone who's like the guy.
I don't know. Apparently, Suchek
Lanzini is probably the most likely to get the nod, though, isn't he, at the moment? If he's on the pitch. Don't you think?
Probably. I mean, you're looking at the starting 11, it's probably him, Bowen, Antonio. I mean, I actually want Creswell to be on that list because he took that one he took against Man City was really good. You want to talk
Really,
about,
really
you want to talk about good pens
But
against
so is
Manchester City.
Dawson.
Ben Rama. Ben
Ben
Rama.
Harmer, yeah.
Ben Rama got the winner.
Dawson's one. Are you forgetting Craig Dawson's penalty
no,
against City?
Deckers. You're forgetting. Look, Dawson goes without saying, sir. Let's be real about it here. There are Dawson's penalties, and then there is everyone else. He pale in comparison. Come on now. But yeah, in reality, like I think about that Ben Rama one a lot. Like when we went up against penalties last season, I was always thinking to myself, do you know what? Get Ben Rama on one of these. That one against City, he absolutely powered. He was just like bang, all confidence, no messing. No messing. I think a lot of the best penalty takers usually have a bit of that sort of, I don't know what the word would be. Let's say misplaced confidence about it. Maybe I don't know how to word it, but you understand what
misplaced confidence. It's just like you, Charlie Walsh.
Charles Patterson arrived.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Brangle. How are you, sir?
The child catch has arrived.
I just saw you guys live, and I thought, well, I'll get on.
Frankel.
And I enjoyed that.
Adam.
What the hell do you want, Charlie?
I don't like you. Why? Just go.
Yeah, you don't have the power, bitch. No, just there you go, mate.
Thank you.
Oh dear, here we go. Well, we might as well take a seat and enjoy this one then, Reece.
Yeah, I think so.
With these two on, it's gonna end up like.
I wonder how long it's going to take him to notice. Oh, he's noticed.
I notice everything.
Okay.
Good to see you, Gaza. No, I did rise again on the third day clips. That did happen, but it's just Adam here. Oh, what you boys been up to? What are we chatting? Penalties. I think you've.
Yeah, we were discussing penalty takers. Yeah. Who do you think, Adam? If Lanzini's not on the pitch, honestly, who gets the nod for a penalty?
I actually think probably Declan Rice is a sort of thing. I mean, like, because he can hit a long ball. Like he can hit a set piece. And I think just like Mark Noble, I think that for him, it's more of a like, you know what? This is my responsibility to take penalties. And I imagine that he'll be pretty good at it. It wouldn't shock me. I mean, because I think the person most likely to take it, because the person in our team that goals matter the most to is Antonio. I don't think any of us want that. Right?
Can I say I'd rather Antonio than Declan Rice?
Really? Yeah. Have you seen it? Oh no, you don't watch the games. But Antonio's first touch.
Let's be wait, hang on. The one thing you can't accuse me of is not watching the games when I am literally live watching them every single game. You could accuse me of not concentrating on it. I will take that criticism, but you cannot accuse me of not watching them because Jesus Christ, there's enough evidence on the internet of me doing it. No, here's the thing. Declan Rice takes free kicks and none of them are ever good. Like, I look at it and I'm just like, why are we wasting our time with this? Like, he wants to get better at him. That's great. You know what I mean? You look at we're talking about
on the training field.
We were talking about David Beckham earlier, right? David Beckham in interviews talks about how literally he would just stay after training, just doing it constantly until he was good at it, right? If you want to keep doing it, that's fine. I respect it, right? But steps up to the plate and actually puts it on target guaranteed, I would probably rather. I thought it was me getting removed there. I assumed it was me. I would rather Antonio than Rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
the closer to the goal Antonio is, the less likely he is to miss. His problem is when he's outside the box, when every shot is going into Rose Ed. You just need to get him as close as possible to the byline, and then
That's funny.
Yeah, well, you're right there, Archie.
Yeah, sorry. It's because I'm smoking too much, Adam. That's what it is, mate. I'm smoking too much. My lungs are reacting. I should really, but
yeah.
What the hell? Why not? Yeah. Why not just smoke myself to death? It's more fun. So, what have you been up to then, Adam? I mean, since you went back home and you've been back again since, I understand.
Yeah, I'll be back. Oh my gosh, well that was weird. You're upside down. Yeah, I mean I won't be back until the end of October, middle of November. Dickhead. But what's Reece doing? What are you doing, Reece? But yeah, I've basically not been doing a lot of fun
Phone's playing up.
What?
Phone's
Did he-
playing up.
Oh, okay.
So my phone's playing up.
Okay. Sounds like you Kanye West. There's auto tunes turned on.
Solid contemporary reference from Adam Frankel there, everyone. You know.
Yeah, you know.
That's all I bring. But yeah, I'm on this. You know, my face is thinner because I'm on this crazy diet where I can't do anything. Oh dear, can't. I mean, they're my tricks, Reese. They're my tricks. Can't just pinch them.
What's your trick?
I mean, it's like, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing loads of, boring stuff. But next week, I'm going on tour.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I
one
am-
of your
Who is?
famous friends.
With Dude Perfect, yeah.
Oh, nice.
They're like doing these
The
arena
famous
tours.
friends.
So it's funny. So one of my favorite bands is 311, and there was an interview with the guitarist, and the guitarist just said in the interview, like, "Yeah, I watched Dude Perfect with my kids," and they joked. The person was like, "Oh, maybe they could open for you." He's like, "No, we'd probably be opening for them. They've got more fans than us." True story. So
I mean, at this stage, that is probably true. To be fair.
it's every stage. 311 are not that big.
I had a conversation with a famous musician a couple of days ago.
Oh, who?
Bruce Foxton. Do you know him?
No, I'll ask the same
He's the
question.
bass player for the Jam.
Ah, I like strawberry, pineapple jam. Actually, I got over here. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Pineapple Jam. Nice. No, he was the bass player for the Jam, Paul
And the
Weller
Jam.
and that.
Going underground, going underground.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. See, I do know.
Yeah, decent fella.
How
Absolutely
did that
decent fella.
happen? How did that happen?
I was driving an Uber and he got in the back of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
As if he was
I had
tired.
to take him from Gatwick to Oxford.
Oh, damn. That's a long drive.
I don't know where he was going to Oxford. I don't know where he lives or whatever, but
Damn.
yeah, he got off a plane at Gatwick and got in the back of my car. So yeah, nice.
Makes a change that budgie. Normally it's toilets that you meet people, call people in.
That's
Mate,
true.
if you had a look in the back of my car, you'd probably think it was a toilet anyway. It's filthy in there. All the feet and that, you know what I mean? All the carpets are all covered in grass and mud and God knows what else. Got to clean it though.
Charlie,
Oh
what's his
my
name
God.
again? Jerome Flynn or something. What's his name? This new
Flynn
bloke?
Downs.
Flynn Downs.
Okay.
Again,
Now-
you go on about me not being a West Ham fan all of the time, and yet you don't even know the name of our.
Oh, I
latest
don't know of a
club,
player who's literally never played for West Ham. Oh,
who
whoopsie-doo.
signed like 2-3 days ago, bruv. Come on now.
time difference. You know?
Charlie, I think you should show the child catcher your trick with the photo of Flynn.
It's okay. Wait, hang on. It's not set up, but there's. Oh wait, hang on. I have to.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
it would have it would have my face on it, but
Gosh.
Yeah.
What's happening there then?
Oh, Charlie's just trying to do his normal mug games.
no, I'm not trying to do that. That's
He's
I've-
trying
I've
to dress
deleted
up
that.
as a West Ham player.
You'll be pleased to know I've deleted the Frankelism mug thing. I can set it up very quickly, but I have deleted that specific one.
Oh, that's a surprise. I'm surprised that you bothered to delete that.
And no, you know, he's probably got hundreds of thousands of clips and things on his computer and he knows that that's the one that he's deleted.
Well, of course he
It's
has.
great
I mean,
plan.
why else would he make those compilation videos and sell them as DVDs at the end of the season?
If you haven't already,
Charlie's,
guys,
I
do
can
buy
tell
clips
you
and
for
things.
nothing, Charlie, it's not West Ham clips.
Do you
Thank you
know?
very much.
Right,
I can tell you
so
for nothing,
I'm
Charlie's not West Ham clips.
going to reveal a top secret live on here. So at some point, the end of season DVD, which has not arrived at my parents' house yet, so I'm starting to get a little bit worried. But Clips was like, okay, when you get it, you need to open it live on a stream. So I don't know how long it's going to be because it still hasn't arrived to my parents' house last I checked. So they have to send it over here. So it's probably going to be a few weeks away, but who knows? It's probably something from Charlie.
I need to see this.
It's not from me.
Well, who knows?
Charlie's
Well,
not West Ham
What
clips.
would he
I know
send you
Charlie's not West Ham
anything
clips.
We'll find out all together. So it's fine. We'll all find out
Yeah,
together.
that'd be cool.
And
That'd be cool.
I might even schedule it, but it's probably going to be a while yet because, yeah, I mean, I'm already getting something sent over from England and it isn't in that one. So maybe 3 weeks, maybe near the first game of the season.
Maybe.
When is
let's all know when you do it, though.
I will. I'll schedule it and I'll be like, yeah, this is the unveiling of it. See. Well, it's good, but it's better when you can see his face. You know, he's hiding behind some. Who knows whether he's going to be a good player or not? But he's just hiding behind things, just like normal. Oh my gosh, what is this? What the heck is this?
Oh, it's the sad Craig Dawson lookalike.
I thought it was Christian Eriksen for a minute. Who is it? Just a rando?
Yeah. I've just got loads of stock footage for something I'm doing.
There's a shock. Oh, loads of stock footage for something you're doing.
Yes, it's called The Job.
Do you ever see anything like this in one of West Ham Clips' videos?
Thank you very much.
He's got to reinvent himself season 3, hasn't he? Because otherwise, going to get a bit, he's going to run out of things to say. The Romford Riquelme is getting a little bit too old. So. He's got to reinvent.
Romford Riquelme. Right, so
I definitely know Charlie West Ham Clips.
Of course you do. How could you possibly definitely know?
That indicates that you know who Clips is then.
Because, no, I don't know who Clips is. It's just something me and Clips spoke about on Twitter. Makes me know it's not Charlie.
Yeah,
okay.
You're playing a character. The good thing about method acting is you really play that character. You can play it to a level where, of course, you're going to be a separate character. But you're probably right. It's probably not Charlie. So,
basically, me and Clips were talking about COVID, right? Because Clips wondered if I had COVID when I weren't well, and I said no. You? And then Clips was like, I had COVID, so I missed the Bet Wake Up. No, I didn't have COVID. Clips was like, I had COVID, so I missed the Bet Wake Up. And I was like, Charlie was doing a watch along to Bet Wake Up. It's not Charlie.
So yeah, maybe, or he's thrown you off the scent. Could be either. But you're probably right. So Charlie, what are you working on?
What with the footage?
I mean, just in general, because you're always doing these.
Thinking of ways to just make you sad, mainly. I've got a bunch of for West Ham. We've got an Insights video coming up. We've got
an Insights video.
Yeah, we do a series.
Who's Insight?
We do a series called Insights, which is like edited animation stuff explaining a topic that isn't like this player is linked with West Ham or we played well / bad on this day or whatever. So we're doing one on the Europa Conference League and how the hell it actually works and how much money it's worth and all that other sort of stuff. That's all written and basically done, but we're not going to upload it for another week or two, maybe.
And I was about to say the jury's out onto what's more boring out of the bore along all that. But in actual fact, I'm quite interested to know that because personally, I feel like it's a total waste of time and I hope we get knocked out in the qualifiers. But is it worth it?
But who told? Was it Pete? I think Peach told me you said this. Why would this just very quickly? Why?
Yep. Why? Because we have zero squad depth.
But surely,
transfer window's still going on.
So we go out. I don't necessarily disagree with squad depth thing. I think that's a massive, massive issue. And actually, if you ask me today, would I rather us sign 2 players for 40 million or 6-7 players for 10 million each? I would say 6-7 players because we need the squad depth badly, right? But what's the point in dropping out of the league, of the Europa Conference League, if we're just going to try to do as well in the league as possible, which is only just going to get us in the Europa Conference League again anyway? What's the point?
Okay, because for the last 2 seasons, we have been so marginal, like a penalty kick away from qualifying for the Champions fucking League, the Champions League. 2 seasons in a row, we have come within inches of qualifying for the top 4. We haven't done it, and last season we should have comfortably qualify for the Europa League. Last season, we did comfortably qualify for the Europa League. Why are we going to waste our time in a tournament where the reward of that tournament is a grueling travel schedule to all sorts of shitty out the middle of nowhere countries, 2 games a week with 0 squad depth, and the golden prize at the end of it is a tournament that we should get into by league qualification anyway? What's the point?
I don't think we're good enough to get in those tournaments. This tournament, no.
Well, we were last season. What's changed? How has our squad got worse this season than last season?
Well, we've got rid of players and brought in 2 so far.
Significantly less of us. I mean, that is true. That is true, but that doesn't. I don't think we are good enough, though. I think just because the team, I think we get in there due to the teams around us playing badly. I think if we're being honest about it, our squad is not as good as any of the top 6, and therefore we're relying on other factors in order to be able to get into the Europa Conference League, for example.
Yeah,
because if we're the 7th best team,
Charlie, why do you think some of those teams play badly? Because they have to play twice a week.
If we're the 7th best team in the country, which I don't believe we are, but let's just say for sake of argument we're the 7th best. I don't think we are. I think we're probably 8th, but let's say 7th, right? Then realistically, we have to hope those other teams do worse than us, because 7th place doesn't guarantee Europa Conference League. We're both hoping that they're worse and better because they need to win the cups. I don't necessarily disagree with you, right? I am of the opinion where, for example, if we had the opportunity to get to, if it was, for example, when we last season at the Bowlen, we did a video on Hamish Chat where we was asking the question, would you rather get to the FA Cup final or get top 4? Because we legitimately had a shot at both, and I was the only person who said get top 4, only one, right? Because I don't think there's there's a guarantee that we were going to win an FA Cup final, and as much as I want to see us in a final, which obviously I do, I think the betterment of the club would be getting Champions League, right? So I don't necessarily disagree with the way you say it, but what I would say is this is realistically the best we can hope for. And winning this is our best chance to get into the Europa League. And so we should be going for it in order to try and get into a betterment of the club.
That uses no logic at all, Charlie. Because for the last 2 seasons, we have been good enough. So you can't say, well, we shouldn't get there. We probably won't get there. Because literally our last 2 seasons, the sample size of 2, we have got there. And not only have we got to the Euro, not only, well, obviously, last season we didn't qualify for it, but all we had to do was win that last game of the season, and we're in there, you know. And once again, last season we had to play every other Thursday because of being in this competition. And I think probably the reason that most of the other teams play a little bit more badly is because they're having to play twice a week. I don't think it's a surprise that Arsenal just jumped over to the top because they didn't have to play those games.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily disagree. I think you bring up good points, but what I would say is that being in European competition is the aim, so we shouldn't be throwing it away. Equally, I don't think the club gets better by being outside of European competition. Clubs like the clubs above us, the top 6, right, are not only better than us, but also have much more squad depth, so they can compete on both fronts because they get more money from Europe. Therefore, they can actually afford to buy a squad that's big enough to fight on multiple fronts, right?
So how much do we get? Let's say we get all the way through to the semi-final. How much is it worth?
I can't remember. I have it written down somewhere, but I can't
roughly.
Remember it's in the tens of millions. I don't remember exactly what it is. Somewhere in the tens of millions.
Because that's kind of what it comes down to. But I still think, unless
but it's not just financial. You get more benefits than just the finances of getting through to the late stages. Don't get me wrong. Finances, when you're talking about the thing is, when you're talking about Champions League, finances are massive. Just getting into the group stages of the Champions League is insanely like worth it. Like the money is mad, right? Europa League, obviously the money drops down quite a bit, but it's still worth it to get into late stages of the competition, right? Europe Conference League, you're talking about the finances aren't as impactful. They are useful, and you can never turn down money in that sense, but you get bigger benefits from just being in a competition. For example, looking at players like Aguerd and saying, would he want to come to us if we weren't in European competition? And the answer is probably not. So then you say, okay, well, we've signed players like that before, so why? because we pay over the odds for them. And at that point, we are spending a hell of a lot of money on overpaying for players instead of going, actually, you just come and play European football us, and that's what I want to do.
All right, so here's a question for everyone, because I want Reece and Budgie involved in this to get some other unbiased opinions. Do you think we are more likely to finish higher in the league if we weren't playing in European competition?
I mean,
there's a high probability of it, mate. Yeah, like you said, Arsenal being the point of fact that, you know, without European football, they did do it. You know, it weren't actually a surprise as such, but you know, it was a change from how they've been performing in recent years. So, you know, we probably would have finished higher in the league, possibly.
What do you think, Reece?
But you know, the thing is, what's the point of finishing higher in the league, Adam?
To qualify for
to get into European competition.
Yeah.
And that European competition entails playing twice a week. So you can't avoid it.
Gaza,
or, you know,
Gaza makes a good point here as well, before I get to you, Reed. Like, once again, Spurs didn't want to be in the Europa Conference. They disrespect it. They do. And do you know what they did?
No, it's just because Spurs are shit. That's why.
Okay. We're too sick to play. And what happened to Spurs when they dropped out of it? What happened is they fucking qualified for the Champions League by finishing 4th in the league. That's what happened.
You're forgetting the fact they changed managers and signed some insane players in January. Again, that's I don't disagree. That is the matter of fact. The matter of fact is
they
dropped
more squad depth than us.
No.
And we stayed in the Europa League semi-finals.
They did drop out of the Europa Conference League and they did get Champions League football. Yes, they did do that. But they also got one of the best managers in the world halfway through the season and dropped the guy who clearly wasn't working, and also signed some of the best players they've ever had and arguably the best front three in the league. Like, it's not the same, is it?
Yeah. I mean, the thing as well with last season is we didn't get injuries. Like, last season, we got some, but like,
we were very lucky.
Last season was the first season I can literally ever remember as a West Ham fan where we didn't have a week where we were plagued with injury. Yeah. It normally happens. And I don't know how it didn't, but if we're playing 2 games a week next season, I really think that just and look, I get it. It's a shitty thing to say, I hope we get knocked out. And I always want West Ham to win every game. But I really think that there's a higher probability of a better league finish if we're not playing in that shitty competition. And the truth is, if you're asking me, what would I prefer? Would I prefer to go around saying, oh, we won the Europa Dum Dum Conference League? Or would I prefer to say, we qualified for the Champions League? Because I know what I think is you've even said with the stats, that obviously Champions League is 1,000,000 times better. And winning this league is nothing. Who gives a shit about our cup winners' cup wins? No one does.
No, but if you said to me, would you rather qualify for the Champions League or get to the Europa Conference League final? I would say qualify for the Champions League. But if you said to me, would you rather win the Europa Conference League or qualify for the Champions League? It would be winning the Europa Conference League.
The thing is that I think we've got a small chance of winning this Conference League. That by the time it gets to the Final Four, there's good teams involved in it. You're going to be up against probably as tougher teams as in the Europa League final. I would think it was that this year. We'll see what it is next year. Haven't even looked at the teams because I don't care. But if we don't play those games, I really think that we've got, it's not an outrageous shout for us to finish in the top 4.
I think it's insane to say we'll finish in top 4.
We haven't got
an 11 good enough to get in the top 4, let alone a squad to get in the top 4. It's not even close.
Yeah, no, for me, I think, us taking on the Europa Conference League and winning it is more important than you've given it credit for, to be honest with you, Adam, because it puts the trophy in the cabinet, which is at this moment in time empty. So it does put a trophy in the cabinet, which gives us a little bit more drive, as a club.
But what's the chance of us actually winning it? Surely we've got more chance of winning the FA Cup.
Well, we were in the semi-final of a much harder competition last season, Adam. So, you know, that alone tells me that we've got more of a chance of winning.
Gaz is right.
Do we not even have a Betway Cup this year either?
There we go. That's all right.
So you cut out what?
No, listen, the Betway Cup is...
The Betway Cup's away this year, apparently.
You can't have a Betway Cup away.
No, listen, the Betway Cup is like having a bloody medal for everybody that ran the race. It's every club have got one of those little cups that they can play in and win, and usually do. You know, that's ridiculous. Them Betway Cups
and ours is the best. It's the Betway Cup.
Pre-season warm-ups, mate. That's
It is
what
the
they are.
Betway Cup.
Yeah. But, you know, as far as the Europa Conference League is concerned, you know, I think it kind of, it's a building block, Adam. Do you know what I mean? You don't, you know, you don't put a roof on a house until you build the walls.
Isn't it? It's a backward step. I mean, like you said, we just got to the semi-final of the harder competition. So it's almost a building block in the wrong direction.
I don't think so. I think that's judged. I think you can't. I don't think you can judge it in that short a time space. I think it's too. I think you have to.
It's more like a rebuild.
Yeah. I think if you're judging, I don't think you can judge a team's trajectory season by season. You know, I think you look at it and you say players grow into teams, right?
But you're
Jared
building
Bowen.
a squad.
No. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. No, you can. Right. Obviously, if you want to be obtuse about it, you can judge certain things season by season. But if you judge it season by season, you go, oh, well, they've got so significantly worse. They're going to just keep going down. Oh, wait, no, they've done a bit better this season. Oh, they're going up now. It doesn't work like that. I think you have to look at it across like 3 seasons, for example. I think we're a club on the rise. I think Budgie's 100% correct. I would describe it as a building block as well. I think it's something. I think it's showing that the club is moving in a correct direction, in a better direction, consistent European competition.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Is Astra Gugu in this competition?
No.
Good, we're not we can win it.
I believe they got relegated from their top division last year.
Yeah, I believe they did as well.
I think we're safe. I think there was a moment where they could have got through via the cup, but that might have been the season before. Yeah. But actually, I think they got relegated this season, so I think we're safe. I think we're safe from Astra Gugu.
There was one point where they could have qualified for the Europa League the year that we were in the Europa League. Could have qualified for the same one that we were in last year. I think it was.
Yeah, I think that's what it was actually.
And then they ended up getting relegated.
But I've just googled it. They've been relegated 2 years in a row. Jesus, they're having a nightmare.
Amazing. It's karma for making us out the Europa League twice. But go back 2015-16 season, 2016-17 season, whatever. You can't underestimate teams like Astra Gugu. Look what they just then. It's going to be easier teams to play and stuff, but you still can't underestimate them in this competition that we're in.
You can't underestimate any team you take on at any point.
Oh, definitely.
You have to have 100%. Focus on the game. Otherwise, you're going to lose anyway. Doesn't matter if you're playing. You can be playing like 10-year-old school kids that you'll lose if you ain't focused on the game. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know. But I think that is less of a worry nowadays because of David Moyes. I don't think he allows teams not to be focused really so much anymore.
Definitely.
I think our runs in the domestic cups would suggest otherwise.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I kind of get that. But what was it? Semi-final of the Carabao Cup last year.
Was it semis or quarters? One of the two.
And quarter-final of the FA Cup, wasn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. No.
6th round, I think. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, Tottenham beat us, didn't they? Or was that? No, that was the Carabao.
Quarterfinals of the EFL Cup, 5th round of the FA Cup last season.
Yeah. So I mean,
And then the season before that,
bad one, considering we were in Europe as well. Got to the semi-final of that. Finished in 7th place in the league. I'd say that was a successful season for me.
Oh, I loved last season. You're not going to catch me saying it wasn't successful. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was one of my favorite seasons.
Yeah, Charlie. I just want to say, you say like you can't judge things based on season by season. I know you say that, and I agree with that. But you got to say that the past 2 seasons are we've done so much better in the past 2 seasons than we have done for the past.
Oh yeah, that's my point. That's my
5
point.
or 6 seasons. Yeah.
That's 100% my point. Yeah. I don't think what I'm saying is because we finished because we're now this season in a competition that was worse than last season, for example. I don't think that's a downgrade. I don't think that's us getting worse. If you see what I'm saying, like I think you look at it over time. You say 2 seasons of
showing a little consistency, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's rare. It's
the beginnings of consistency. Qualifying for European competition 2 seasons in a row. We've never been out
through the league, I might add.
Yeah,
through the league.
We did qualify 2 seasons in a row back in like 2015, 16, 17, didn't we? But because the first one was, I can't even remember why we qualified for the first one.
Yeah,
and
play.
Qualified for the knockout stages. Yeah,
I can't remember why
the first one we qualified because we had the least yellow cards in Europe. I think it was the way it worked out because Sam Allardyce first half of the season we were flying and we were like 4th, and then after Christmas he literally basically just decided we weren't going to play football anymore, and so we got like no yellow cards and got into Europe. They've got rid of that rule now. They don't give out a Europa League place because of
it was the fair play.
That's why we got it. And then the second one was because we came. Wherever we finished in the 5 last season, Poland 6th, 7th, whatever.
6th, wasn't it? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. 6th. Yeah. But, so, what would be a successful season for you this year then?
Good morning, James.
James. What would be a successful season this year? Start with you, Adam.
I reckon. I don't know. I think top 6 again. I think top 6 is a successful season. That's for me. The rest is kind of irrelevant. As long as we can finish in the top 6, then it's great. Because look, I just think the payoff isn't good enough for this European competition because that'll be the excuse if we don't play well in the league. It'll be like, well, we've got
good evening then.
we've got this competition. We're focusing on that, and I really think as well that towards the end of the season, the reason we picked up less points and put in some shitty performances against some of these crap teams was because our focus was on the Europa League.
You say that, but we still put in a fucking dross performance against Brighton when we weren't even in the Europa League no more.
No, but that's my whole point. The point is we played so many matches that at that point they got their focus onto that and they just weren't up for the Premier League. I don't know why. I mean, maybe that's
but you do say that, but the week before we drew 2-2 with City. I think it was the week before we drew 2-2 with City.
West Ham tend to up their game against like the big teams, but it's the little teams. It's the teams that they think that they can just show up and get 3 points against that we didn't do well enough against.
So for you then, a successful season will be top 6. Anything else is irrelevant, yeah?
Yeah. Top 6.
What about you, Bruce?
I'd say qualifying for Europe again, be it by the league, be it by winning the Conference League, be it by winning a cup. Just qualifying for Europe for a 3rd season in a row would do me. Because also looking back on last season just gone, we didn't have any embarrassing results, did we? At the end of the day, apart from maybe that last game against Brighton, I'd say that was embarrassing. But apart from that, we didn't get battered by anybody all season, did we?
I mean, Brentford.
I don't think we lost the game by more than 3 goals, which is amazing for West Ham. You know what I mean? If we don't get embarrassed all season, and if we qualify for Europe, be it by any means, I'm happy.
Okay, Charlie.
good question. I would accept top 10 in a cup run. I would accept
10 in a cup run.
Bruv,
How is that moving forwards?
Because it's better than what we usually get. I don't, not to be pessimistic about it, but it's better than we usually get. Let me put it this way. I think you're starting to see there be several clusters of teams, right? So you have the top six. The top six will always be the top six because money exists, right? It just is what it is, right?
How
Then you have underneath that
when for the last 2 years we've been in or around the top six.
Literally the top six was the top six last season, but okay. At the end of the season, at the end of 38 games, Manchester United in their worst season, on like everyone has agreed, their worst season in an insane amount of long time, still finished points ahead of us by comfortably points ahead of us. Anyway, to be sixth. The point is, I think there's clusters of teams forming, right? So you have the top six. That's your first
Did
cluster.
you just say they finished comfortably ahead of us?
How many points were they ahead of us in the end? 5?
No. If we'd have won the last game of the season, we would have gone above them, Charlie. It was literally that close.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, no, you're right.
I know I'm right.
You don't know you're right.
Good analysis, Charlie. That's why we all love watching the four-alongs.
Anyway, so you have clusters. You have clusters of teams. You have the top six, right? Who will always be the top six because money exists. You then have underneath that West Ham, a cluster of West Ham, Wolves, Leicester, Aston Villa if they get their act together, Brighton when they're playing while they're in there. You could make the argument for Newcastle being in that group very, very soon. That makes it very, very difficult. That means if we're not having a great season, we could go from being the 7th best team in the league to the 12th best team in the league instantaneously, right? Because the way it works is I think you're getting that cluster of sort of teams who would be fighting for the best of the rest. And I think if you're looking at that and you're saying, right, what would be a good season for West Ham? If you say we managed to get in the top 10, that means we're in and around that group, but with the caveat of having cup runs, then I'm happy. I'm taking that. What does cup run mean? Getting into the later stages of the Europa Conference League, quarters, semis, finals. You take it. If we got into the conference, if we got into the quarters of all of them, then obviously that's some late stage stuff. If you get into the final of one of them and you go out very early in the other two, then that's a late stage run. It's fluid. But my point is that if you show that we can do well in both the cup while doing that in the league at the same time, then I'm happy. I'll take that. It's not like now if you say to me you don't get any sort of significant runs in the cups, then you have to be best of the rest. That has to be the aim. It can't not be anything else. You have to be finishing above.
What is going on?
You have to be finishing above.
Charlie's saying
Leicester,
he'll be happy. Charlie's saying he'll be happy if we finish 10th in the league.
Bro, Frank, shut your mouth for a second.
Like, where's Wally, dog? What happened to Charlie, dog? Where's Wally?
It is what it is.
What?
If you're saying if you're not getting into a cup, if you're
not
getting late into a cup, if you're not getting into a cup, then you have to be finishing ahead of.
Yo, that's where's Wally. That's not Charlie, dog. That's not Charlito. I hear Charlito's voice, but that's where's Wally, dog. Where's Wally? Like, yo, you need to put like the red and white striped T-shirt on, dog. Real talk. I ain't playing with you, man. Like, yo, what's going on? Am I tripping out? Am I that fuzzy, dog? Like, yo, Franco, what is going on?
What do you
this
mean?
Is not Charlie, dog.
Yes,
this
it is.
This is not Charlie. This guy, he's tripping me out.
That's just Charlie.
No, this is tripping me out.
Listen, I hear Charlie. Talk to him.
I hear Charlito's voice, but I don't see Charlito. I see where's Wally. Like, yo, put on the red, white striped shirt, dog. Straight up, put on the red, white striped shirt, dog. Where's Wally? No, you're not Charlie. I am no, you're not. No.
It looks just like Charlie to me.
Look at him. That's like some Max Headroom shit. Remember Max Headroom back in the day?
Listen, you got to remember, Peach, you've never seen Charlie after he's had a shave.
Who's at the door?
No, that is not Charlie.
Hey, Plum, who's at the door?
That was my dad, but that's not Charlie, dog.
Hey,
Big
Dad.
up, Arnie.
Big up Barney, done no. Yo, my phone died on me. I'm sorry, boys. Like my phone died on me. I had to like
That's all right,
run
Bob.
back to get back on the thing. That is not Charlie. That is not Charlie. That is not
It's
Charlie,
It's
dog.
called Birch Hall.
No,
Birch Hall.
Rise, agree with me,
Oh, no,
dog.
hang
That
on a
is
second,
not
dog.
Charlie. That's an imposter, like stealing his voice, dog. Look, it's
Charlito.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
It says I am Charlie on it.
Yeah, but that's not Charlie, dog. That's
Zebra.
Wally, dog. That's Wally. That's Wally, dog. That's where's Wally, dog. Where's Waldo? Where's Wally? Like, it's all them things, dog. I ain't even playing with you, man. Real talk, like, yo, man, I ain't playing with you, man. That's not Charlie, dog. Straight up. No way, dog. Yo, what does my shirt say? I'm not insulting you. I'm describing you. Real
me 1
things.
second,
That's
dog.
not Charlie, dog. Oh, where did Rise go? Rise just got up and left. He's still here.
I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm still here.
Yo, James
We'll
is in
turn
the
my cam
building,
off for
dog.
something.
Hey, look,
Put your
Clips,
camera on and I will
Look.
let you in, dog. Put your
Clips is
camera
just
on
saying,
and I
if
will
you
let you
squint
in.
your
dog.
eyes-
I'm back. I was
Plum.
only checking
His
something
20's own
outside.
TV was in the building, but I told him to put his camera on and he left. Look, that's not look. He's just look. That's not Charlie, dog. Look, that's that's some image things, dog. No way. No. Bye bye. No, that's not Charlie, dog. Straight up, it sounded like
You
Charlie.
can't do that.
I just
Don't do
did.
that.
I just did, dog. I just did. That is not Charlie, dog. He needs to
I'm
wear.
all
He needs
for
to
it.
wear. Where's Waldo? Like, look, see, no, I'm doing it again, dog.
Yeah,
Why are
go
you
on, Pete.
fighting me on this?
Come on,
Look at him.
Plum. You got
He's
this.
not even. He's
Kick
not
off
even
Charlie.
talking.
Kick off Charlie. It's Fred
Yes, he's
Charlie.
not even talking, dog. Look at him. This is like some like generic things, dog. Straight up,
All right then.
Charlie.
All right then. Charlie,
Show
change
yourself, dog.
change to
Show
one of the
your
other
real self,
stock
dog.
footage videos.
Show your real self, dog. Each one he's almost in the house, but he had his like image on. So no, if you got camera, come through. If you don't, nah. And if you're Charlie, nah. Oh, who's this? Hold on, add to. Oh, see now. Okay, see now he's gone to this. You watch. Now he's gone to this, and he's gonna put his face on and make it
This is
creepy.
how he introduced himself earlier.
I know, but he's gonna be creepy now, isn't it? Like he's gonna put his face like on the actual thing, which gave me nightmares last night. Not even lying, like real talk, like nightmare things, dog. Cause you watch Budgie. Oh, see now what's he going for now?
I think he's going for a copyright ding. That's my guess.
No,
Oh no,
I
we
could,
don't
I
gotta
could, I
worry
could
about
cause a copyright
copyright
strike if I
thing.
wanted
We
to. But
don't
that's not
gotta
what
worry
I'm doing.
about no copyright thing, dog. I got them things like planned out. Yo, straight up. Hold on, where's the man? Hold on. Yeah, okay. What what is that? What is that? That's like who is that? What look cheersing. Cheers ears. Like, yeah. There you go.
I don't know what's going on.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I
My
have
phone,
no
my phone
idea,
crashed
dog.
again. That's where I went. Oh shit! There goes my phone. My phone crashed again. That's where I went.
Plum,
Um,
Budgie, somebody, Franco, and then Declan Rice. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyber, if you keep going down Coppice Row, his house is the massive one on the left hand side. So
Bosh. There you go.
They can find it. But yeah, boy, this is quite entertaining. Talking some West Ham, talking some Europa Conference.
Until I came on, and we're gonna talk about titties, and we're gonna talk about pudding pies, and we're gonna talk about.
And we're gonna talk
treacle.
about. You're gonna talk about if she's got cute toes.
Oh, of course, dog. How you mean? She has to have cute toes, dog. She's
Here we
gonna have
go.
cute
Piss his fucking
toes.
foot back, she-
Yo, she
Let's see
ain't
my
gone to
toes.
like spend 2 days, dog. Real talk. Okay, hold on. We got a new one. Hold on. Let's
In
do
6.5
this.
hours.
We got a new one. Look at this. This is a new one. Hold on. Let me like put him there so I get the
Is he actually
comments
playing?
in front of me.
I hope he's actually playing a game. Are you actually playing, Charlie?
Don't know what you're talking about.
So, yo, we got it live.
going
We
on?
got
How
it
many
live.
people are
We got it
playing?
live.
I did just get the old remastered Turtles game, the arcade game.
The
Oh, Shredder's Revenge.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with
Oh.
like Splinter?
Yeah, the second I put my toes up,
Oh,
Rebecca,
shut up. Shut up.
she
Shut
started
up.
tingling deep
Shut
inside.
up. Shut up.
Hey, so you
Beck
see
is in
who's
the
just
building.
commented? Is it
Beck
strange
is
how
in
West
the
Ham Clemson
building.
commenting now?
Bruh.
He just did. They're loving my feet. Brilliant. Well, you know.
No, shut up. Ooh, that's nasty. That's
So
nasty.
I got
dog.
something else I can show you as well. Hang on one sec.
Morning,
No,
Rebecca.
nasty things, dog. We don't want to see nothing, dog. Keep them things to yourself, dog. Straight up. All I want to see is Kimmy's toes, dog. That's word. 100. 100, dog. 100. What is Charlito doing? Like, is that Street Fighter? Is that Street
Marvel
Fighter?
versus Capcom 2.
Something like that.
Street Fighter was so dope, wasn't it, Charlito? Street Fighter used to be my favorite, dog. Straight up, like Raul and like who's the other boy? Hayuken, Blanco. Blanco used to be my favorite like character in the match, dog. Straight up, Blanco was dope. Still, they playing me down, man.
I don't
I
disagree.
don't think I've
Blank
ever
is a-
played Street Fighter in my life.
I beg your pardon?
I don't think I've ever played Street Fighter in my life.
Oh, you're missing out, dog. You're missing out. There was a girl.
No, I used to play the other one. What was it called?
Mortal Kombat.
No.
Mortal Kombat. Sub-Zero and
It's
things.
kind of. Oh God, what's it called? Tekken. That was it.
Oh, Tekken bangs.
Tekken.
No,
Yeah, I love
just because
Where's
Mortal
the
Kombat is Street
Catcher
Fighter,
gone?
dog.
Where's
How you
Catcher gone?
mean, dog? Oh, we got a celebrity in the building. We got a celebrity in the building, but there's no image. There's no face. If you don't show your face, you can't come on, dog. That's the rules of West Ham Random, dog. Okay, so he's in. Hold up. Let's give him a little mini countdown still, cause yo, he's big things still.
I had some blindfold on my face. 1 minute. I had like a blindfold on my face just then. What the hell?
We see you, dog. James from the Anvil is in the place, dog. How you mean? Big yourself up.
What's happened to the child catcher, by the way?
He ran away.
No, hold on. No, Charlito's here still. Hold on. No, Charlito's there. What happened to the what caption?
The child catcher.
The Charlie capture. What do you mean?
The child catcher. Franco.
Oh, you mean this? Hold on. You disappeared.
The fairground thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna actually go outside and show you all the lovely sunset and all that. Let me get my laptop and all that because my phone.
Oh, go on, my son.
No, my phone's like 13%. 1 moment. I'll just transfer briefly. I'm gonna get a drink of water because I'm.
Yeah. Go on. Do your thing.
Don't worry, Becca.
People.
I think they're the same person too.
Franco went and James appeared. I'm sure they're the same person. I think there's quite a big age gap between us.
Yes, there we go.
There he is. There he is, stuck in his favorite place. Yeah, man. Yeah, look who's in the building, dog. Look who's in the building, dog. Look who's in the building, dog. Look who's in the building, dog.
You alright, guys?
Big up, dog. How you mean? Yo, we're good now that you're here, dog. We've been waiting like, what, 2 hours, an hour for you, dog? And now you show up?
No, literally, I just
so
woke up.
long, dog?
I just woke up.
Oh, word up. Real things. Yo, you watch the man in the middle there. It's gonna get creepy because he's gonna like his face is gonna become like Charlie Walsh, and it's weird. It gave me nightmares last night, dog. Like
he tried doing it. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Yeah, my camera's in all kinds of whack right now. So
good, thank God, because it gave me nightmares last night, my G. It gave me nightmares last night. Like real talk. Like yo, I don't think I'll ever recover from that. Still, Bungie.
I really want.
Go on.
Yes.
I tell you what I really want. Donuts.
What do you want?
I really want donuts.
You want donuts?
I really want donuts.
Oh, please don't talk to me about donuts, man. Please,
What kind
don't
of
talk about
donuts
that.
do you want, though, dog?
Oh,
What kind
I'm
Any
gonna stop
donuts.
talking
I
about
want any
food.
donuts, and I want
raspberry jam filled jelly all
and I
day.
want
Reese.
cheese straws as well from the car. Them cheese twist things. They're banging.
Oh,
Oh,
see, look,
yeah.
me talking about food again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
don't
gonna
talk
have
to
to
me
go in a
about
minute.
food.
I'm gonna have to go and get myself some food.
What kind of food are you gonna get, Budge?
I don't know. It depends on what's open.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting until about
I might,
6 before I'm
I
going
might take a little drive down to the road cap down the road. Actually,
I've got golden nuggets, mate.
Charlie,
Yeah.
have you ever
See,
had
that
them
was
co-op
God.
cheese
God,
twists?
no. Yes.
No, I've seen them
have.
though.
They are the
Oh,
absolute fucking bomb. I'm hoping they've got some,
that's
when I
word.
get there.
That's word. That is word. That is word, man.
They're a bomb.
I've seen them and I
Yo.
want them, but I've never tried them.
They're a bomb.
right, guys, I'm gonna go and get something to eat. I'll come back if you're still live. I'll come back in.
Okay.
Okay.
My G.
Yeah.
Okay,
I reckon
See,
McDonald's will be open, Budge.
Yeah.
yeah, it will be, but I don't eat that unless I have to. Rebecca's even saying, look, it's 5:30, it's time for food. Yeah, definitely. Considering I've been awake since 2 a.m. and I've been live with Pete for 2 hours, yeah, I think it is time for me to eat. So, guys, I'll catch up with you in a little while.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, mate.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye.
So
As
who's?
I say, I've been up since like I think I woke up about 5 yesterday. Or something. No, I think I woke about. I think I woke up at 4 p.m.
I've been awake since 11 a.m. yesterday, so.
Love it.
Oh, okay.
Love
Dying
working your
slightly.
ass off, dog. Working
I'm
your
surprised you didn't
bollocks
wake up
off,
at like
you know.
5:30.
I'm dying. I'm dying inside.
Nah, I
I'm
get
surprised you didn't wake up at
Literally,
like
I'm
5:30
boiling,
like
man.
normal.
I'm boiling, you know.
Yeah, it is hot. It's gonna be hot today. It's gonna be fun to sleep in today.
Oh, fuck that, man. And literally, I can't even get enough until my pin card arrives.
Oh, word
No.
up.
Basically, apparently, I lost my card, innit? You know, my bank card.
Mm-hmm.
And now, basically, my card's arrived. Now I have to wait for my pin to arrive. I don't know how long that's gonna take.
That shouldn't take no more than like a couple days, dog.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I was gonna say I went like 10 months without a bank card, right? Because I lost it. I
Word up.
couldn't bother to replace it, and then I finally decided to replace it, and now I've got 2 bank cards. I literally went 10 months without a bank card. Now I've got 2.
Yeah. Yo,
What same company?
No, 2 different banks now.
Does your thing work? Does your like tap work?
Oh yeah,
No.
I was paying with everything on my phone. I was paying with everything with Apple Pay. That's why I didn't bother getting another card.
Oh, word up. Cause I got one bank card that like the tap thing don't work, but the other thing does. Let's see this sunset that James from the Anvil's talking about, dog.
Yeah, that's like me, man.
You get me?
Hey, listen, does anyone remember Golden Nuggets?
Oh, don't! You're gonna make me buy some from the shop now.
Yeah.
No, literally,
Golden Nuggets.
No, I got
what
a
chicken
packet.
nuggets? Like chicken McNuggets? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
Golden Nuggets are breakfast cereal. It is elite.
Oh, word up. I ain't
Charlie,
been
what are your
even
views on
that,
Golden
dog.
Nuggets?
Like chicken nuggets, for what?
Golden Nuggets.
Golden Nuggets breakfast cereal.
I had them, I don't think.
I love chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce or sweet and sour sauce, dog. Chicken nuggets.
It's gotta be
like,
ketchup.
yeah.
It's gotta be ketchup.
No, it does not. It does
Yes, it
not.
does.
It does not. It does not. It does
Prick.
not.
Look at this prick.
No.
Look at this
How you
prick.
mean? How you mean?
How you
Ketchup. How do you mean ketchup with chicken McNuggets?
How you
No,
mean
thank you.
barbecue with chicken McNuggets? How you mean? How you mean?
Barbecue sauce, like chicken McNuggets with barbecue sauce is bomb. Chicken McNuggets with sweet and sour sauce, bomb. Chicken nuggets with like hot mustard sauce, bomb. How do you mean? You see
Chicken
me,
nuggets
dog.
with honey. Bomb.
No.
Yes. Honey and chicken nuggets is amazing.
No, word up, word up. I'm not a big fan of honey though, dog. Like real talk. I like my honey. My honey, her name is Kimberly, dog. If you don't know, now you know. But I
Yeah,
don't like.
I know. You told me.
I know you know. I know you know. But I'm just saying, my only honey is Kim, dog. Like I don't need no bee honey, no hive honey, no nothing honey, dog. I just need Kimmy honey, and I'm good, dog. Straight up, live up.
Hey,
No
listen.
respect. How you mean?
Do you reckon Broja's gonna join us? Broja.
I don't want him, dog. I don't think he's that good, dog. I think he's like a whack version of like Mitrovic, straight up.
Oh, but because he got 6 goals, is that it?
Because he got what, 6 goals? Is that what you said? Because he got 6 goals?
Yeah, and it's only from Premier League season so far.
He's shit. I don't care. We can find somebody better than Broja, dog. Like way better than Broja.
He hit the post.
Listen, you are the scout. Do not let me down, my G. Do not let me down. You know there's better strikers out there than Broja. Broja
Like,
is
I'm gonna hop off because my
Go
phone's
on,
on like
do your
10% and I need to charge it before I go to the shop.
Oh, Reese.
Do your thing. Big up yourself, man. Big up Reese. Rise. Don't know. My G.
Yes, what are you saying, Cyber?
Yo, do you collect football cards, match tags? I've got. Because how many Declan Rices I've got?
I've
got 10 Declan. I've got 10 Rices, you know.
I've been out
I
of
don't
the country.
collect cards, mate.
Cool.
Right.
GG,
Anyway,
man.
I'm gonna head off. Let my phone charge for a bit. I'm gonna go to the shop, and if you guys are still live in about an hour and a half, I'll hop back on.
Okay, do your thing.
I don't know. I'll see you later, guys.
Corn Pop cereal is where it's at, but they discounted them here. Corn Pops is whack. Broja is whack. Corn Pops are whack. Corn Pops, like Charlito. Tell me, Corn Pops. No, please say no. Please
Never
say
had
no.
them. Never had
Good.
them.
Good. I love it. That's how I love about you. There's so much food. Like, you eat a lot of food, but there's so much food you haven't ate. Like, because I'll say, like, 2 things. You'll be like, I've never had that. I've never had that. Like, I love that. I love that about you, dog. Like, you stick to what you love. You know what I mean? And you all obviously love what you, like, go and get. Have you had Corn Pops, James, from the Anvil?
I don't really eat cereal, mate. No, I don't tend to have breakfast. Just eat.
I've had that.
You know where it's at, Cyber. You know where it's at, dog. Rice Krispies. That's where it's at, dog. Rice Krispies is where
Yeah, but
it's
listen,
at.
they don't do it anymore, apparently. They don't do it anymore here.
No, they do it here, dog. And they even do like brown sugar Rice Krispies, dog, which is like, straight up.
I remember them.
Cornflakes is the goat cereal still, though. Cornflakes is the goat cereal. You cannot beat a bowl of cornflakes.
Cornflakes is shit. Like, if you're gonna get flakes, dog, you gotta get Frosted Flakes because it has some sugar on it. Like, come on, James from the
And after
Anvil.
Queens have been on with you, Peach, have disagreed with nearly everything I've said.
Because cornflakes are shit. Frosted Flakes are the business. Like Frosted Flakes are like, yo, they're a different level. Cornflakes are like here. Frosted Flakes are like way up there.
It's basically cornflakes with sugar on them. Anyone can make it. It's just a rip-off. It's like
no, cornflakes are shit. Frosted Flakes are the business. Have you ever had listen from the Anvil, have you ever had mini wheats? I think it's called mini wheats, and they're like sugar coated. They're dope. Mini wheats.
Oh, is it like them Weetabix? The small version.
Yeah, but they're like small ones, and they got sugar on the top. I love Weetabix. Weetabix with like sugar on it, like hot. Yes, please. Yes, please.
No, man. I like it with cold milk.
Nah, Bridget, you have to have you have to have it like hot milk. Weetabix with like tons of sugar on top of it. Like, yo, I'm telling you.
Mrs. doesn't agree with it either.
Listen, James from the Anvil.
I just told my girlfriend that you like to have your cereal with hot milk, and she's just pulled the face. She's like, you know.
Yo, don't business like. Okay, let me put it to you like this. Grilled cheese or peanut butter and jam or peanut butter and jelly.
Okay, grilled cheese. I have never owned a jar of peanut butter in my house before. And
What just happened? What just happened?
Talking about what just
happened?
Just be one
Oh
of this.
my God,
But I have never purchased one in my life with my own money.
She's cussing them out. She's
Well, I want the money.
Go on, Mrs. from the Anvil. Yo, go on.
No, seriously, went to BC.
Look at Cyber's laughing his ass off.
And says to my stepmom, "Do you have any peanut butter?" She's like, "Are you mad? Never. I would never own a jar of that in my life. I've never
switch his wife's name.
I've never.
He just mentioned his wife's name.
The only
You get me?
mayo and barbecue sauce.
He just mentioned his wife's name. He just mentioned his wife's name.
Rah, 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 ticka, 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 la, la, la.
Charlie.
There's people that even have ketchup on KD, and I'm like, are you nuts?
What? That's dope, dog. How you mean?
I don't like ketchup. I'm a pussy. I don't really.
Yo, they don't know about KD like mac and cheese, dog. Like KD mac and cheese in Canada is a big thing. You have to put like ketchup on the side and just dip it in, dog, straight up. Like, yo, it's a must. It's a must. Charlito, you'd love KD. Do you get KD like in
talking about Kraft dinner?
Yeah. Do you get Kraft dinner like in the UK?
Nah. Well, not as far as I know.
Oh, Bridget, when I come over, dog, I'm gonna bring you like 3 boxes, dog. Straight up, you will love it. It's like it's like
peach.
Oh, it's so dope.
We're gonna show you a box. We've got one here. That I have.
Listen, should I get golden nuggets?
Okay, so
Go
what
on,
we're
my
going to
son.
show you is a staple part of the Canadian diet. For those who are listening in the car, like Budgie is, like an audio description thing. So basically, this is a box of Kraft dinner. It is yellow with KD on the front, original, it's spicy. It's yellow, it's blue. It says on it, no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Sans ambre, ni colorant, ni artificial.
It's all artificial flavors, though, dog. It's all artificial flavors.
Yeah, 3% cholesterol, 24% sodium. Bloody hell, I never knew this was all in it. If I'd have known this, I wouldn't have binged on it all. But it was just the only thing that kept me alive during COVID-19.
Oh,
I used to eat these day in, day out. It was like a staple diet. I put mushrooms and bacon in it. I made it a bit artisan and all. I put a bit of chili flake in it. It looked pretty nice. This expires one day after it's birthday, by the way.
Yo, Charlito, let me tell you, dog. It's like you get like the macaroni pasta shells, right? And then you like boil them up, and then it's like this like packet of like James, like go with me on this. It's like the packet of like it's like a cheese powder.
Yeah,
You put it. It's so dope. Like it's so dope, and you put the cheese powder in it, mix it all about. Off to the races, dog. How do you mean? Off to the races, dog.
It's freaking easy. They have those.
Listen,
like,
you know everything are cheats, you know.
Hey, sorry.
You know everything are cheats, you know.
What's that?
You know Everton.
Yes.
They're cheats, you know. They always take our transfers, you know.
Oh.
They're going to be shit again. They're not really improving themselves much in the window.
No, and they can't buy nothing because they already spent too much. They're shit.
They are a bit of a shitty owner, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 100. Nada, grandada. Yo, Charlito, what are you saying, man? You're just like laying in the cut. What's up?
No, I'm just sitting working, listening to big food talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Kraft dinner, dog. I'm gonna line you up.
Are we
dog.
getting different? Are we getting different flavors of Kraft dinner, or is it just macaroni cheese?
Yeah, you get spicy.
Tell him,
You get a double cheese flavor.
Okay. All right. I'm not necessarily against it. You're seeing a lot of things I like here. You're seeing a lot of things I like.
No, you'll love this, dog. I will bring down like 3 boxes for you, dog. Straight up.
In the words of my girlfriend, she just said, any other flavor is sacrilegious other than original. Her words, not mine.
Okay.
Oh no, I agree. The only way you can run is original. That's it. The only way you can run is original. They got like 3 cheese, 4 cheese, this cheese, spicy cheese, that cheese. The only way is original. Straight up, 100%.
Just for a side reference, I'm wearing this jersey that I bought in the airport in Iceland.
What jersey? What jersey is that, my G?
Iceland national football team.
Lovely.
I bought
Lovely,
this for the
lovely.
2018 World Cup, Iceland's first ever World Cup. I was going back to the UK. I was at the airport in Reykjavik. I bought it there. It cost me about £50.
Wow. That's that whoosh, like Charlie knows all about them things, yeah. With Ray, whoosh before every show, whoosh. Trust me, dog.
Big oosh vibes.
Every single bird.
Don't know how you mean. Don't know. Before, like, listen, like Charlie has a show, right? He has the show, Two Spanish, One Hammer, and I was like luckily enough to be on it. I want to come on it again, just saying. But like I was like luckily enough to be on it 2 times, and every time before the show, like we have a thing in the backstage, like green room where we go, whoosh, and it's like then we go on the show. It's live up, dog. Like that's Ray and Charlie.
Hey, listen, this might sound crazy. Yo, does anyone know Hanger Lane roundabout?
Who? Come again?
Does anyone know Hanger Lane?
Hanger what?
Hanger Lane.
I see. I'm not gonna lie. I see it on the train when you get on the tube, and I've never been there in my life. You know what I mean? It's
listen,
one,
do you know what
one of those places you see it and you just move on.
I don't know anything about London.
Okay, do you know what happened?
What happened?
Listen, I was on a boat. I was on a bus, and apparently this bus was going around the corner. You know the roundabout. And guess what happened? Suddenly, this guy comes out of nowhere in front of the road. You see, and literally, it was like the bus was swerving. You know.
Yeah.
Imagine if that guy ran over. What was he thinking of? I think he was about to. He was trying to get suicide. Not gonna lie though.
Word up, huh? That's mad. That's mad. That's mad.
Yeah. No, because look, if you're on the, if you're on a, have you ever do carriage where when you go around the roundabout? He was like literally, he was like walking in front of the first lane, and the bus had to swerve. You know.
Word up. So whoa. I'm glad I wasn't driving that bus, dog. Because if I was driving that bus, I wouldn't have swerved, dog. I would have just gone into 2 things. Like, straight up.
Right now, I'm getting like invaded.
You're getting invaded? Who you? The aliens are coming after you from the anvil. The aliens are coming after you, dog. They see you. They picture like antenna signals up, dog.
These amazing players.
I know.
Keanu Reeves from The Day the Earth Stood Still.
The aliens are like, yo, this guy's doing too much like sensible talk. Like he's making too much sense with like the scouts. Like we need to like zap him up, dog. Like you're gonna get abducted by the football aliens, dog.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna go now, alright? Is that okay?
Yeah. Do your thing, homeboy.
In 1 minute. Holy hell. Oh, well, it was fun sitting outside one of us.
Charlie, I'll see you later, mate.
Yeah, have a good one, bro. Have a good one.
I'll see you later too, my G. 100. Big up yourself, yeah? Dalek's in the building. How you mean? Dalek's in the building, bro.
No, you mean Dalek's out. You mean I'm out.
Mic drop out. Done now. Peace out, my G.
Sorry,
big up. Thank you for coming on.
It is like...
You too, bro.
Hey, yo, Dalek, you need... Yo, he's not here anymore, but he's probably still listening. You need to, like, link me on, like, WhatsApp, dog. Like, what's the deal? westhamrandom@gmail.com. Shoot me your info, dog. Trust me. 100. Charlito. What's Charlito's world like right now? Like, what are you editing? Is it like Hammer Chat things? Is it like what things? Like what's going on?
At the moment, I'm making merch for Hammer's Chat.
Okay, word up.
I'll be available for Patreons in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
couple of weeks.
Like big place.
I'm just sitting doing that at the moment.
Love it. Like, are you enjoying doing it?
Yeah.
I can't be asked.
Okay.
Listen, if it looks good at the end, that's all that matters. But for now, I can't be asked.
Everything you do, my G, everything you do at the end of the day, it's always top class. So like, no, and that's real. Like, I could lie out of my ass, but I won't pass. Like, honestly, everything at the end of the day, sometimes like less is best. You know what I mean? Like less is best, and just keep it simple. But like, there's so many involvements of making it look. It's like, remember like Thierry Henry when he played, he made shit so simple. Thierry Henry, Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Arsenal way. Like he made all his football look so simple, but it was so difficult to make it look so simple. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you run two things, Charlie. Real talk.
That's how you make unique. You have to be like unique to be a really outstanding player. Like you have to bring a different element.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
No, that 100. That was like Ravel Morrison, James. Like James, that was like Ravel Morrison. Like he's a dickhead. Don't get me wrong. He's not a nice person, but football-wise, he kept things simple, and he ran two things, but he always kept it simple. Like just play the way you face, and like you know what I mean. Run off the ball when it's supposed to. Like trust me, Ravel Morrison, like he made it look simple, but it was so hard to be that simple. And yeah, man, don't know. So, yo, James, are you happy? Are you happy with the? I know I've asked you this before, but I'm gonna ask you again. Are you happy with the 3 signings so far? Are you happy with the new boy, Flinny Finn? Are you happy with Aguerd? And are you happy with Areola?
Yes, I'm happy with Areola. Yes, I'm happy with Flynn Downs.
Downs looks dope, doesn't he? He looks like the Declan Rice like replica kind of.
West Ham goalkeepers tend to have a longevity when they end up becoming the starter, so Areola's going to get that eventually. Yeah, that is his last name. Yeah, his last name's Tit.
Okay. Okay, she's laughing her ass. Your girl's laughing her ass off, dog. Your girl is laughing her ass off. What's Becca saying? Let's talk to Becca, dog. Charlie has the skills, an outstanding man. He is lacking in toasto. What she mean by that? Lacking in toasto, dog?
Bro, she's making me hungry, bro, because I'm not eating. I've gone and got a packet of Morrison's brand ready salted crisps and a Milky Way. I'm so hungry right now.
You know what I got, Charlie, though? You know what I got, dog? Okay, I'm going to play a Rusty B game. Guess what I got? I got chocolate sweet, and that's all I'm saying for right now.
Okay,
it's a chocolate sweet. Chocolate sweet.
Is it? Can I ask for clues, or are we just going straight to guesses?
No, you just go straight in. Clues will come.
Snickers.
Clues will come. Nope.
Oh, Henry.
Nope.
What's that peanut butter one?
What's that one?
No, it's not going to be peanut butter because you're allergic. No, it's not going to be that. Bun that off. Mars. Mars bar.
Nuts aren't involved, dog.
Hershey's.
Nope.
Mars bar.
Pieces.
Nope.
Score.
Nope.
Is it a Galaxy caramel?
You know what? You know what? I don't believe you said that. No.
Damn it.
When you put it in the fridge for a bit and it's cold, it tastes absolutely like it tastes.
Yo, you know what's good in the fridge is Mars bars. Put a Mars bar in the fridge and then take it out and just like cut it into slices. Mwah. It's beautiful, dog. But yeah, no, it's none of those. Rebecca, guess what I got, dog? It's like from your end
Kit
still.
Kat.
No, it's from your ends, dog. It's from your ends, dog. Nope.
Kit Kat Chunky.
No.
Kit Kat Chunky White.
No.
Double Decker is a great shout.
Yeah, Double Decker is a good shout.
That's when you don't put in the fridge. It'll knock your teeth. Curly Whirly.
Lion Bar.
No. Curly Whirlies are my favorite still, but it's not a Curly Whirly.
Curly Whirlies are fantastic.
Oh, Curly Whirlies are the best.
You know, is it just a Galaxy normal?
No. What's that? Come again?
Is it Canadian or British? You need to help us out.
It's British. It's British, dog.
British.
It's British.
Okay.
Yeah.
Galaxy. Mars. No, we've had Snickers. We've had.
No. You're gonna get it soon because you're just gonna eliminate. Like you're gonna eliminate. No.
Blake.
Ripple.
Bang! There we go. There we go.
99 things, like how you mean? Like, stuff that in a soft serve ice cream, dog. How you mean? Yo, man. Yo, I love a good flaky, man. Straight up. Look at Budgie Toffee Crisp. No. Sorry. What was that, James?
I haven't had a 99 flake in ages. We don't even sell them in the British section at my local Walmart. My local Walmart's right next to me.
Really? Like it's weird, James, because like in our British section in the supermarket, they sell Yorkies, Curly Whirlies. I think that's it. Yorkies and Curly Whirlies. But then in the British shop, they sell like everything that you get back, like where you're from. Like they got everything, man.
Got Turkish Delight.
Yeah, trust me, man. Like fries, peppermint cream, like all them things, dog. Straight up.
All right.
And the beans here, like James, you know all about this. Canadian beans are shit. Like there's nothing like a good can or a good tin of like Heinz or HP beans or Croswell Blackwell or Croswell Blackwell. Like
maple beans?
Quebec maple beans.
Quebec maple beans.
No, ew, no. Quebec
I don't eat
ew,
beans. I don't eat beans.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay, there's only one beans, dog, and the English beans, dog. I can't eat Canadian beans or North American beans or American beans or nothing beans, dog.
In Southern cuisine, it's actually quite a big thing. If you go to like Louisiana or Tennessee or something.
I know, but it tastes like dessert. Like I want my beans to taste like breakfast.
Right. Oh, Pete, I need to ask you this: have you ever eaten something called chicken and waffles?
Yes, I have.
Half.
Yeah.
My point is proven.
I think it's weird as fuck.
But it's dope. It is dope.
Yo, hang on. What's this chicken? And this sounds like it would pique my interests here. Hang on.
So it's like Kentucky Fried Chicken and waffles, basically.
Potato waffles or dessert waffles?
Oh no, like just normal Belgian waffles with like fried chicken. So you get like KFC, and then you get like your waffles, and then you got like maple syrup on it. Like, oh my God.
I tell you what's new right now, Jollibee.
What's that, man?
Jollibee.
Never heard of that.
It's Filipino. It does burgers and pasta. Jollibee.
Okay.
There's Jollibee near me.
Okay.
I've never been though, but I want to go. Low key.
That sounds enticing. Like Charlie, in the States, they got this place called the Waffle House, and like the Waffle House, you can get like basically your fried chicken, your waffles. Yeah. So okay, James is going nuts.
James has opinions on Waffle House.
Yes, he does.
They're opening a PF Chan's in Edmonton.
Yeah, right.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, right.
I'll fucking send you the link. They are.
Wow. We just, you know what we got? Like, what we're getting, we ain't got it yet, but you know what we're getting? We're getting a JD Sports down here, like, in like a month or so, dog.
JD Sports went broke ages ago, didn't they? Or was that JJB?
JJB went out of stock.
Yeah.
JD still exists, but JJB got.
Yeah, JD Sports. We're getting one like in like the town next to where I live.
That's one thing I remember about the UK. Those kind of stores. We have Sport Check in Canada, and
Sport. Do you remember that? Do you remember that shop we used to have in Canada, James? It was called National. Do you remember that? Yeah.
PF Chan's is now open in Edmonton.
Bosh.
But you hate it?
No.
Holy shit, we have to go.
Look at this guy. Holy shit, we have to go. This guy's on the move. He's going to go today, dog.
That's for me. Seriously, the thing with North America, as I've said before, and the British people might not know us, but North America, there's food everywhere. You can drive half a mile and there's an Earl's, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, Chili's. I know it's not in Canada anymore. Burger King, something like that. It's everywhere you go. Like, you just get it in massive portions as well. Montreal had massive portions when I went, but I ate this like big bowl of pasta. I ate this big sandwich from La Belle Provence. Crazy.
You guys got Denny's up there?
We still do, yeah. I used to go there and scran loads after being on the piss.
What's Charlie doing? Charlie's mucking about. Look at him.
Questions, bro.
Look at Charlie. Look at Charlie, Doc. What is he doing? Like, what is he doing, Doc?
Charlie, you all right, fella?
Yeah, I'm having a grand old time. Don't worry about it.
He is tripping out. I loved it. I love that Charlie can come on this show and just be as creative as he wants to be, dog. I love that. I love that. Dog. I love that. He was Where's Waldo? Now he's turned to Sharon Stone, dog. How do you mean? Oh my good gracious me. Oh, so James, who's the next player to come in the front door for West Ham United, man? Who is it? Who do you think it's gonna be, man? You think it's gonna be Broja? Do you think it's gonna be who, like Hudson-Odoi? Like
The Turkish prince is going to be the next one to come through the door. My Turkish king.
who's that, dog?
You know who it is.
Oh, the one with starts with a K.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope so, dog. I hope so because you
Premier
rate
League
him
ready.
highly. And it's weird. Moyes keeps his card so close to his chest.
Which he should.
You don't know what's going on.
Which he
And
should.
then, like, the person's in, and it's like, where did that come from? I love that about him still. It's a good trait to have, man. Honest to goodness, to gracious to me.
I don't think it's that good.
What's that? What did he
What?
say? If what? If W. Frankel joins?
Face
What
when
is that?
Frankel joins.
What does it say?
The face when Frankel joins.
Ah, gotcha. Frankel, what a legend. What a legend. Frankel is a legend. So there, Charlito. Frankel's a legend. My G. How you mean? My
We
G.
don't have any things that we don't get in Alberta, like food, like
Free to disagree.
I know, but hey, he's a legend to me, and he's a legend to you. I know he is. You just like put a screen up. You know what I mean? Oh, now Craig Dot. No, that's
The keg.
Flynn.
Oh, yo, I know one restaurant we never spoke about. The keg.
What's the restaurant? Go on.
The Keg.
What? Charlito, you don't know about the
I
keg,
don't know about
dog.
the keg. I don't know about it.
Oh,
Those
James,
cows have
explain
been-
it to him. Explain it to him.
Mate,
Explain it
those
to him, dog.
cows are literally sent from the heaven
Yeah.
to the keg, like
Yeah.
direct.
Yeah. The keg, it's a steakhouse. It's a steakhouse in Canada.
I
And
always like the keg.
come again?
I always like the keg. Do not say that. I've never liked the keg. I've always liked the keg.
Oh, now he's in arguments with his missus. Straight up. The keg is a steakhouse, Charlito. It's
Yes,
dope.
there's lobster too, though, for the
Oh, yeah. Like surf and turf things. Like
fish loving people.
yeah. Oh, it's so even like you know what? Like I don't know if you're into this, but like the escargot there, they put like the little snails in the mushrooms. So dope, so amazing. And my favorite steak from there is like, oh Charlie, you get this cut called the baseball. It's like a baseball steak, and it's like a flipping roast. Honestly, it's like a roast. Like it's that big. And oh my days, it's like mind blowing, man. And the teriyaki steak, insane, dog, insane. Like, if you ever come down these ways, I'll take you around to the keg, dog. Like, trust me, it's whoa. That was a good shout, James. That was a good shout. The keg. What do you get when you go to the
Never
keg?
even
What do you
heard
get, my friend?
What's it called again? Obviously, some. Well, it's all beef mainly.
Mm-hmm.
It generally is roast beef.
Yeah, but what do you get? You get teriyaki steak. You get the baseball like steak. You get like sirloin
You like,
steak.
we get the filet mignon. Yeah, we've got the filet mignon. Last time was. I think last time
filet
was
mignon's
in
lame.
downtown Vancouver somewhere.
Yeah. And like, so you get the filet mignon like with bacon wrapped around in thing.
No, not that one. It was like it had the
Okay.
steak sauce. The steak sauce there is like, oh man.
Yeah, it's insane. It's like I'll tell you this. This sounds dry. It sounds really dry, but like I've gone there by myself just to eat because like the food is so good. Like I've honestly like gone there because normally you go with like your girl or your family or whatever. I've gone there by myself just to eat like their food because it's that good. Like What would you compare it to, like in England, James? Because you know a lot more restaurants than I do, like steakhouses and that, like in England. What would you compare it to?
Do we really have steakhouses in England?
I mean, yeah, but they're not as what's the word I'm looking for? They're not as proliferated, let's say, as they are elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Word.
You get think about. Listen, I studied English. You know, they have they're about, but you don't get too many of them. You know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what does bang.
What's up?
Kintan, Korean barbecue.
You mentioned this before.
I know. It's because I keep thinking about it, Peach. We almost went earlier on today. We had big long deeps about it, but Korean barbecue place called Kintan. There's 2 of them in central London, right? Oh my god. The greatest. Imagine. You get a bit of cow tongue. Honestly, you're having the best time of your life.
I can't mark with that, dog. I can't.
Trust me. I understand that. that. But if you ever have it, Peach.
Sorry, but just say goodnight.
Change your mind. I promise you that. You know, I respect the fact that you would say you can't rock it, and let's be real, saying "oh, you're gonna eat a bit of cow tongue" is a bit weird. But trust me, once you get it in, oh my lordy lord!
The weirdest food I've ever had was probably like kangaroo when I went to Australia.
Word up! How was that?
It tasted very gamey. It was actually nice.
Okay, like venison, like okay, I got you.
Would you eat pigeon?
Jerky, had kangaroo sausages, had kangaroo fillet.
Nice one. Yes, I would, Charlito. I would. Yeah, I would.
Right now, my diet consists of mainly chicken, rice, veg.
Yeah.
I'll do a lot of home cooked food. So yeah.
I'm 100. But James,
on my channel, you know. Like I'm just cooking with Anvil.
James, to go on to what Charlie said, would you eat pigeon?
I forgot that. That's what snooty weight roast people tend to eat.
Obviously, if we're putting, thank you very much, Clipsy, very much. If we're obviously you're putting it in a situation where it's like a fancy restaurant, well prepared, all that sort of stuff. It's not just popping down Trafalgar Square, killing a bird, and then cooking it yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like if it was in that kind of scenario, because the thing is, I know people have tried it, right, and they say it's good, but the idea of it just feels wrong to me. It just the idea of eating a pigeon it just feels wrong to me.
I know, but like you seen that boy? What's the boy's name? Charlito, Bear Grylls or whatever, and he like cooks up like squirrels. What's his name? Sorry, James.
He eats anything.
Yeah, Bear Grylls. No, you're right. It's Bear Grylls. Yeah, he eats anything. Yeah.
Yeah, and he cooks up snake. He cooks up like squirrels. Like I'd have pigeon all day long because it probably I hate to say this because it sounds so cliche, but it probably tastes like chicken. You know what I mean? Real things.
This is the thing, but I get told this about a lot of things about it tasting like chicken. Do you know what I mean?
I know everything. If it's weird, like you eat like what James was saying, like crocodile or whatever, like tastes like chicken. You eat like a snake, tastes like chicken. You eat paillette, it tastes like grass. No, but I'm just saying. But it's like, no, you know what I mean? It's like everything. If you can't put a thing onto it, it tastes like chicken. I'd eat a pigeon, dog. Why wouldn't you eat a pigeon, dog? I'd eat a pigeon any day of the week. Any day of the week, dog.
There's something about it. Like the thing is I have no issues. Like I have no issues just eating whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have been vegetarian and vegan in the past, but that's not really because I have issues eating animals. It's more just because that was the way my life ended up being during that time, right?
Agreed.
Like first 6 months of lockdown 1, I was accidentally vegetarian. It just happened. You know, these things happen, right? I have no problems with eating animals, but there's something about eating a pigeon. Like I ordered a pigeon. I see a little rat that's been flying about in the middle of London. Like I don't know, it just feels a bit iffy to me. It just feels a bit iffy to me.
Yo, let me ask you. So you went vegetarian in the first lockdown.
Yes.
It can be like I think people misplace like taste for taste. Like vegetarian food is really tasty, dog. And you can get like chicken that's not chicken, that's like tofu or whatever. And it's really tasty, man. Like there's so much seasoning in it, more seasoning than in actual like meat product food.
Yeah, I it's one of those things. And the reason I did it is because I was living at home at the time. Yeah, my mum's vegetarian, and so's her partner, and so like they were doing a lot of the cooking, and they're actually just cooking good food. It's not just like not eating stuff for the sake of it. So obviously, and my mum's partner's been vegetarian since he was like a kid, so he knows what he's doing. And so like I was having a whale of a time, and I was mad healthier compared to I am now. Jesus Christ! But yeah. Now I live with my girlfriend, and that's not happening. So you know.
No, but have you ever like had any vegetarian dishes, James, or do you just like strictly meat, man?
I'm not strictly a meat person. I do like meat and vegetables and all that. You know, I mean, I like fruit as well. Like smoothies. I'm trying to have a bit of a healthier diet because I used to be a bit fat, although you don't see it in me necessarily. And I just need to lose a bit of weight and all that. So I just have a lot of whole cut foods. I make my own burrito bowls. I make my own.
Oh, I love burrito bowls.
I'm trying to make my own minestrone soup, which I might do tomorrow. Hint, hint, hint. And I make my own pasta dishes. I make my own chicken wraps. Yeah, I cook some decent scran.
You cook a decent what?
Scran.
Okay. Yeah. I run them things too, dog. But it's like, vegetarian food, it's like, it's underrated, I think. It's underrated. Like, it's really good. Like, and you know, like when you go to a curry house, it's like you can get your butter chickens. I had a butter chicken roti, Charlie, the other day that was phenomenal. Like, it was nuts. It was banging. Like, butter chicken potatoes with like extra butter chicken sauce. My days, it was mad. But like a lot of Indian places, like really, like Indian houses, like their main thing is like veggies. Like, honestly, their main thing is like veggies, dog. So it's like you can have like a wicked, like vegetarian like curry, and you'll fly off the roof, dog. You'll fly off the roof. It's like tasty as anything, man.
I was having when I was vegetarian, I was having 2 to 3 vegetable curries a week. Like some of them are so good.
It's good for you. It's good for you, that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
I felt way better, like physically better.
I can make really good food on a cheap budget. Like seriously, I'm actually going to start. I might get a GoPro, put it to my head, and make a series called Cooking with Anvil.
I'm doing the same thing, dog. Like me and this boy, he is the chef at my local, and we're gonna go downtown Toronto to like Chinatown, different places there, and just like kind of do like a Thailand Paul thing, where we just like go to different restaurants, eat 2 things, and like film it. And yeah, it's like there was Peach in the streets, and like then you have like Peach and what's the boy's name? His name's Sean. I call him Home Slice still, but it's like so it'll be like Peach and Home Slice eat. Like honestly, it'll be, and he's like the main chef at like my local pub, dog. And it's like he brought up the idea the other day. He was like, "Yo, we should go down to Toronto and just like go to different places and like just film it, eat it." You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm down for that. But run them things, James, because like it's endless. You know what I mean? Charlito should run them things too, dog. Like, how do you mean? Like, you love your food, dog. Like, I want to see this Chinese takeaway that you get, dog. I want to see that. Like, you got me excited about that, dog. It's only like, James, this place is like a stone's throw from where he lives, and he gets it delivered to him. Like, literally, he could walk past
You took over on this, and it makes me seem so lazy, but at the same time, that is actually true.
No, it is true, dog. It is
for context,
true,
James. It's literally on the opposite side of the road from me, and by opposite side of the road, I mean if I look out of the window, I could wave at the man behind the counter, and he would wave back.
I'm trying to think of my local gaffers for food. I've got a local book barn and a local pizza shop near me. My local, when I was living in the West Ham at Everton, my local restaurant, oh my God, the pizza there was amazing. The pasta there was amazing. My local Canadian brew house actually was amazing. When I was at uni, there was one next to my campus. I used to go in brew house all the time. They just knew me on a first name basis.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's genuinely bad. They obviously, because it's literally on the opposite side of the road, they don't drive or anything. They just walk across the road,
That's what you
knock on my
said.
door, hand it to me, and I go, "Cheers, you guys have a good one." I'm like, "You too," and then I just watch him walk off across the road again, and I'm like, "Oh, cheers, bro." It's bad. It's real bad. I should just go and collect it, but I can't be asked. I can't lie to you. I just cannot be asked.
I love it. That does not mean you're lazy at all. It just means you like got king status. Like you got king status, dog. It's like deliver me my mother ducking food and then walk away. And I'll wave at the chef like while he's cooking it. Like I love that. I love that, dog. I love that. What do you get? So what's your, you told me before, but I forget. What's your like usual go-to when you like order from the Chinese takeaway?
Vegetable spring rolls.
Spring rolls, 100%. Yeah, you said that the other night. Yeah.
Because I just prefer the vegetable ones. I don't know
Me
why.
too. 100.
Like, I've had other ones and they're good as well, but for some reason the vegetable ones just hit different.
Yep.
We're
I agree
getting
with that.
sesame prawn toast. Which James, have you had sesame prawn toast?
That's what you said the other night. Yep.
Yeah, because I said this to Peach the other night and Pete lost it. He had no idea what this was.
I still don't, dog. It sounds dope as anything. Like when it come down, like I'm coming to your gaff and we're gonna order like 2 Chinese things. I want the sesame prawn toast, dog. Like real talk. I ain't playing with. Like tell James what it is.
I can show. Give me a second. I can show you. I've just realized.
Oh my days!
I've got the technology. Give me.
Oh my days! This guy's gonna zoom his camera into like the kitchen at the Chinese restaurant right now. Yo. Sesame prawn toast. That sounds bad.
That's what it looks like. That's sesame prawn toast.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. What I'm talking about. Yeah, I have. But I've never.
Yeah. You're gonna get it. It's got. Yeah, so it's like you got the toast, you got like sesame, you got like prawn stuff, and you got sesame seeds on top, and then you're dipping it usually in like a sweet and sour or something else. Something of your choice.
Love it. Do you ever mess with like, I know that's like a soy sauce, but do you ever mess with that with like a plum sauce or no?
I've never tried a plum sauce. I'm not against it. Never tried it.
When I go, I tend to get special fried rice. I usually get special chow mein. I usually get the special curry with that really dope sauce. When I'm in the UK, over here, the Chinese takeouts are a bit shit, so I don't really tend to go for them.
Yes, I do pay for deliveries, which is probably why he doesn't mind crossing the road because he doesn't have to pay for petrol or anything. He just walks across the road and hands it to me because I am paying for delivery like a madman. But
you're king things, dog. King Charlie, dog. King Ralph, King Charlie, dog. How do you mean? James? What's your favorite takeaway? If you like, if it was the last day on Earth, and you had like one takeaway to get, what would it be?
I'm getting curry.
Word up. What curry are you getting?
I'm getting chicken curry, rice. I'm going to get a couple of chapatis with it. I'm going to get taco dal.
See, a lot of people don't know chicken kahari is like one of the spiciest curries. Like everybody thinks vindaloo is like the spiciest. It's not. Chicken kahari is like one of the spiciest like curry dishes that you can get. That's real talk. Because my dad, like he went like there was this Indian restaurant, James, that we used to go to. It's called the Tandoori Hut. And we used to go there, and the family was from England, funnily enough, from like Romford or somewhere. And they, the lady there, Polly, it was Polly and Manjeet. And Polly, my dad showed interest, like he wanted to learn how to cook 2 things. And she said, listen, gather like 3 or 4 friends up, come to my house, buy the ingredients, I'll show you how to cook it, and then we'll all eat it together with my family. And they did that for like 5 to 6 months. And he can actually like cook any curry like on the face of the earth now. And he did a vindaloo, and I was like, oh, this is a bit spicy. He's like, the spiciest one is the kahari, but it depends on what you ask for. Like if you get a kahari like medium or mild, then you know what I mean. But a traditional kahari like Indian dish, spicy is anything, man. Honestly, but that it's a nice flavor, isn't it, James?
Very.
Yeah. What about a boona? Do you like a boona? Like a prawn boona?
I'll eat any real curry with me. I've had 3 in one sitting before.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. It's insane, but you gotta respect it.
What's your favorite curry, Charlie?
Fattest man, and he has 9 balties in one night.
This guy's mad.
What the hell, bro?
This guy's mad. Yo, Charlie, what's your favorite curry, dog?
Listen, I know it's frowned upon. Okay, I understand that. I understand that people are gonna mock me for it, but I don't care. You cannot beat a chicken korma, bro. I know it's. Listen, I understand. The people, they're like, do you know what? Is that even worth? I get it, but you just can't. You just can't.
You know what? I'm gonna go down the same road as you, and it's like it's kind of in the middle between James and Charlie, and it'll get frowned upon because it's like a bit westernized. But I'll go with like a good butter chicken. Honestly, a good butter chicken. You can't go wrong.
It's not proper curry, lad.
Nah, but you can't go. It is though, because like the place I go to, they do they do chicken tandoori, and then they put it in the butter chicken sauce, which is basically like chicken tikka masala. It's the same sauce, like chicken tikka masala butter chicken, like literally same thing, dog. And it's like, okay, so if I'm not gonna go butter chicken because you said it's not like proper like curry, then chicken tikka masala, done. And I know that's like when I went to England last, that was like England's like national dish. It took over from fish and chips, dog. Like it was mad. Like, yo, I'm showing you, chicken tikka masala. That's what I go for then. Bang, boom. But like, I know we call it butter chicken over these ways, but it's the same shit. Same shit, real talk. Hold on, somebody's in the room. That is Budgie, but his device is not connected. But now it is. He's here, but he doesn't have a picture up. What did I tell you, Budgie? You can't come in without a picture, dog. What are you dealing with?
Nobody wants to see me eating my food.
Okay, there you go. Fair play.
Wait. But what are you eating?
That's it.
Double sausage McMuffin. I waited for McDonald's to open.
Did you get an egg with it or without an egg?
No, don't eat them bloody things. They're horrible.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking. That's it.
Protein, man.
That's it, man. Just sausage, cheese on an English muffin. Done. Bob Shaw.
That's all I'm having, and a nice cup of coffee.
Oh, I love it. I hate coffee, but like I love it for you. Like, do you like coffee, Charlie?
I'm not. Do you know? I'm not. I don't drink it.
Me neither. Me neither, dog. What about you, James? You drink coffee?
No, I do not.
Me neither. I don't know what it is,
Well,
but
that's how long you got.
I don't know. I just don't like
I
it.
think probably about 3 liters of coffee a day, probably.
You're crazy.
Flipping heck.
You're crazy.
No wonder you're able to stay up so late. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus, the caffeine going through you, mate. What's going on?
Yeah, but if I can't have a coffee, I'll just get myself a Red Bull.
That's
I'll probably have 2 Red Bulls a day as well.
Yeah, that's how I run.
You're just built different, mate. You're just built different. I respect it.
No, you gotta respect it, dog. You have to respect it, dog. Like, do you drink Red Bull, James, or no?
No, I don't drink that kind of stuff.
I love it. Oh, Jalfrezi's. Actually, when I go to London, Brick Lane, that's what I get. I get a Jalfrezi. That's actually my shit. Who said that? West Ham United 58? Yeah, that's what I get. When I'm in London, I get chicken Jalfrezi. And for fish, I get... Hold on. I'm going to ask you first. You two first. If you go to a chippy, what are you ordering?
Nothing, because I don't like chippies.
Okay. Charlie?
Hang on. We can't skip on. What do you mean you don't like a chippy? What do you mean, sir? Don't like a chippy?
Finley Mega Chippy.
Well,
If you know,
listen,
you know.
a legendary establishment, if ever there was one. So what's the
The guy who
beef with
owns that is making serious bank.
Oh, he's making mad money. Have you seen the
He's
queues
making
outside
mad
that
money.
place?
It's unreal.
Insane.
The
I
man's
respect
literally
it.
sitting on his profits.
I respect it. He's gone to town on it, and I'm like, do you know what? Fair enough. You've done your thing, but you know.
So you go to a chippy, Charlie. What are you ordering? Like the fish? What kind
Large
of fish? You getting?
chips.
Yeah, of
Starting off,
course. Like
obviously.
salt, like malt vinegar, all upon like the things there, and then
Yeah,
what fish? Like what fish?
Do you know what? I probably wouldn't get. I'd probably get. I would err on either a sausage and batter.
No, you're going to a chippy, dog.
Or a steak and kidney pie.
No.
Yes. Bro, I live in a landlocked city. or fish. No,
You're going to a chippy. You have to order a piece of fish. What piece of fish are you ordering, dog?
I'm getting a sausage and batter.
Oh man.
I'm getting a sausage and batter.
No.
Or I'm getting a steak and kidney pie.
No.
Yeah,
steak and kidney pie, dog. Oh, I'm disappointed. We got one man who's not even going to the chippy. We got another man who's going to the chippy for meat. That's like going to a fish house and ordering a steak. Then, Budgie, what are you saying? What's your favorite piece of fish to get?
I'll order any other fish on the menu, but I won't touch chips.
You won't touch the chips?
I do not eat chips.
Why don't you eat chips?
I just don't like them. Just don't like the taste.
You don't
You
like
know?
chips,
I mean,
but you have a pie of
if I was to order, say, fish and chips for myself and my kids, I would order it. I may have probably, and I mean literally, half a dozen chips, and then that's me done. I just don't like chips.
Okay, so you have to pick one piece of fish. What piece of fish are you gonna order? What's the
For me, my favourite is, I don't know what you guys would call it over in Canada, but here it's either called Huss or rock salmon.
Okay, you're talking my language. You're talking my blood clot language, dog. Rock salmon. That's the same as rock eel, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
Dogfish. It's a dogfish.
Yeah, but rock eel is like dogfish too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, man. I think rock salmon is rock eel. Real talk. I'm playing with
I
you.
wouldn't know.
Whenever I go to London, like I always get rock eel, and it's like, oh,
I've never heard of that. Never in my life.
Well, then you don't live in London. You live in Crawley, so that's why. Man.
Yeah, but I've spent a lot of time in London.
No,
a lot
rock
of time.
eel. Yeah, no, but rock eel, dog. It's called rock eel.
Never heard of it.
Rock eel. Oh, Brenton, you know what then? It's probably like through time, it's been called rock salmon. Through time, I'll bet you. It's like the most tastiest fish in the world. If I don't get that, I'll get cod. Like, it's either rock eel or cod. But whenever I'm in London, I always get rock eel, chips, done. Yes. It's probably the same as rock salmon, you know. I think my dad told me that still.
It could be.
Because I know it is like what did you say it was? Like a bottom feeder. Yeah, it's a bottom feeder, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. It's a bottom feeder, dog. Like on the undergrounds of the ocean and thing. Like, trust me. Yeah, man. Okay, so how was your sausage McMuffin, my friend?
Oh God, it was necessary. That's what it was.
Love it.
I had to eat something.
Love it.
So now I'm gonna wash it down with a little bit of lemon drizzle.
Love it. See, we get lemonade here, but it ain't the same as like back home, is it, James? Like lemonade here is like it's like a fruit juice. Lemonade like back home is like fizzy, like Schweppes.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
I don't drink lemonade.
Oh, I love lemonade.
Well, you do anything you do,
I'm thinking, what the hell do I eat and what do I drink? Even my girlfriend doesn't know because it's very limited.
So what? Okay. So what are the limitations then, Mister? Like tight
Mate, I
pants.
don't like anything from the freezer for a start. I've never had fish fingers and all that growing up.
Oh, I love fish fingers, dog. How you mean fish fingers?
Mum
Love
never
them
gave it me.
things, dog. Love them fish finger sandwich, dog. How do
Yeah,
you
home
mean?
food every single
Gosh.
day, pretty much. It was like thebomb.com.
You like fish fingers, Budgie? I know you
Love
like fish
them.
fingers, dog. Yeah.
Love them.
Me too, dog. Me too. I'm
I
right in the
love
same
them.
camp
And
as
you
you,
know
dog.
what? Actually, there's a place up in flipping hell, Islington, somewhere up that way, I think it is.
Yeah.
And there's this restaurant. I'm not sure what it's called, but it gives me the impression that it's actually a fish restaurant. But they do have other stuff on the menu. Anyway, they do these homemade fish fingers.
Oh, lovely.
Oh my god!
I can
Like they
imagine.
do them in a crispy batter. But this batter is like they put cracked sea salt into it and black pepper. They grind black pepper into this batter. And then they coat actually just proper pieces of fish.
Yeah.
And they're never the shape of a fish finger. You know what I mean? It's just literally like a square of fish.
Yeah.
But they're so good. I mean, I think you get like 4 on your plate. This is going back about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You've got 4 on the plate with vegetables and stuff. I think it was about 22 quid. But really worthwhile. Really worthwhile.
What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on like if you had that fish finger dish, like what's your thoughts on mushy peas? Like would you throw them in the mix or no?
I probably would. If I went to like a dine-in fish and chip shop or something, yeah, I'd definitely have mushy peas.
I love mushy peas.
Yeah, I mean, it's like asking me, would I go to a pie and mash shop and not have liquor?
Yes.
I mean, that's, you know, if you're having fish and chips, mushy peas are either, they're either an option or a must, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
You know,
And did you see your Charlie? Charlie's never had pie mash ever. Charlie,
well,
what are you
probably
doing?
not from a pie and mash shop, but you've eaten
He's never had pie mash, dog.
No,
Never.
I've had pies and mash as a meal. But I've never
But you ain't had like a proper pie mash with like green liquor and thing, dog. You never had that, dog. And
I'm
that's
one
what you
of
need to
those
get,
like,
dog.
weird people who's not from like the south of England and East London and still support West Ham. So I've never had this kind of food.
Bridget, I have it in Canada, dog. We
I've
get
never had
like
a cheesy chip wrap though.
Bridget, we get Scottish pies with like parsley, like gravy or parsley
Have
liquor.
any of
Sorry.
you people from the south ever had a cheesy chip wrap?
Cheese and chip wrap is like, yo, come on. That's like cheesy chips, dog. Cheesy
Northern
chips. Oh my
delicacy, mate.
days.
It's a northern delicacy.
Charlie,
Can't
tell me
stand
your
it.
It sounds very northern.
cheesy chips, dog. Those are the best. Like,
It's got gravy on it. It's very northern.
Well, yeah,
cheesy chips are the best, dog. I ain't playing with you. I can cheesy chip it all day. And where James
See,
lives,
what I could never get with was some fish and chip shops and that up in Liverpool and Manchester and places like that. You look on the menu and it says fried Mars bar.
Yep.
What?
I know that's Scottish
What?
things, isn't it?
What?
That's
What's
Scottish things,
that
dog.
all about?
The Scottish
That is
things,
just,
dog. That's
that's
Antoine
nonsense.
Baker things, dog. Straight up.
Why would you cook chocolate?
I know, but
Chocolate bar like that.
I know, but it's the same as Charlie was saying, like a deep fried sausage. Like I never like had one of them. Like they're probably delicious. They're probably amazingly insane delicious. Like talk me through it, Charlie. Like the deep fried sausage, dog. Like talk me through it, man. Please. Like I need to know, man.
It's a beautiful thing, bruv. It's a sausage and
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
covered in batter, bruv.
That's what how can it be bad? How can that be wrong?
It can't be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It
That's what
can't
I'm
be.
saying,
There's a
dog.
chip shop near my mate's, right? Little like near sort of where I am, right? And we go there, we walk past it, and sometimes I'll just get a sausage and batter and nothing else.
I don't
It's too
blame
good.
Yeah.
Sausage and batter's so good.
Like a budgie's all excited.
It's just too good.
I do that on a reg, mate, especially when
Yes.
I'm in the Uber.
On a
I
regular
might
dog.
stop off at the chippy and go, "Just a sausage and batter, mate." Well, there's a queue here. Yeah, I know, but I'm on the yellow line, so hurry up.
You just eat it. It's just eat. You get in the flipping in the chip paper. You just eat it straight there, bruv. Sausage and batter's too good.
But is it like?
It's
Is it
too
like?
good to ignore, isn't it, Charlie? Too good to ignore, mate.
Oh, I need to try this, dog. I need to. You know, like there's two things. The Greg's like sausage roll, bomb. Need to try.
Onion.
Right, and the deep fried like battered sausage. Yo, is it like a long sausage or a square sausage, round sausage? What kind of sausage?
Long sausage, jumbo sausage, mate.
Boom, 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 boom.
I don't know what they're about 8 inches long or something, isn't they?
Oh my days! So it's like a banger almost. It's a banger. Deep
Yeah,
fried,
proper. Yeah, imagine like a normal sausage, but like 6 to 8 inches long.
Yep.
Dipped into batter and chucked into a deep fryer.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
They're banging, mate. Absolutely top drawer.
Yeah.
But then you can go to some chip shops where they use shit sausages, and they're not so good.
No, that sucks.
They got to use a decent sausage, mate. Otherwise, there's no point.
What sauces do you like dipping in? Like, what kind of sauces do you dip in?
I don't.
You just eat it. Oh, there it is.
Hey, look,
oh my flipping.
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, Charlie. Big plays, mate. Big plays.
Everybody says that I make them hungry when I talk food. Now I'm hungry.
Trouble is you got to wait till about 11 o'clock for a chip shop to open.
Oh my days! Are you playing with me? That looks so good. Oh my! What, Chad? Do you put it like dip it in any sauce, like or no?
Oh, you can do if you want. I mean, obviously you're getting.
How do you
chips
eat
as well,
it though?
so-
That's what I'm asking. How do you eat
Oh,
it?
just
Is
get
it
in there, bro. Just get straight in. No messing about. Like, here's the thing: if you're getting it with the chips, then obviously look, you got it with the things. I'll just stick a fork in it and just eat it like flipping, just straight like that, right? No messing, right? I ain't cutting it up. I'm just sticking the fork in it. But if I'm getting it by itself, like you get like. You get like chips in like a cone of chip paper or whatever. They put it in like they like make it into like an upside down pyramid. They'll just give it to you in that. You just unwrap it to the point where you can hold it without touching it and just start chowing down.
Yeah. Did you put like
The
no
one-
vinegar like and salt on it, or no? Just leave it as is.
No, mate. It just comes out of the fryer into the bag and into your
Done.
hand.
Done.
Brilliant.
Done.
Yeah, mate.
You
Do you like cod roe?
Come again?
Do you like cod roe?
Cod roll.
Have you
Oh,
ever-
like the
have
little
you ever had that?
things?
Yeah, it's the fish eggs, isn't it? It's the eggs.
Yeah. I don't mind
They,
that.
they do them like in a cake size.
Yeah. I
And,
don't mind that. I'll eat anything, dog.
Yeah.
I'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Straight up. I like them.
I don't like fish cakes. Isn't that weird? I don't like fish cakes.
No, what, you don't like crab cakes? Crab cakes are bomb. Crab cakes
Can't
are
eat crab.
Oh, crab is better than lobster.
No.
dog. Crab is the
No,
crab is
I can't eat crab.
lobster, dog.
Even the thought of crab going in my mouth. No, sorry, can't do it.
How do you mean, dog? Like crab is like crab. It like so. What do you eat lobster?
I have,
Okay,
I have, but
You eat-
but
you
it's
like
not something
that
that I would go out and buy.
Oh,
It's not something I would go and. Yeah, I wouldn't sort of like plan to go out for a meal and have lobster. No.
You know what?
No.
You just gave me an idea. You just gave me an idea, and I think I'm gonna run with this. It's both of you talking about the battered sausage. I think I'm gonna batter crab. Cause I love crab meat. I think it's way better taste. I think it has more taste than lobster. And like if I battered that, that might be the new lick, man. Honestly, battered crab. Straight
Does
up.
this make sense to you? Crab is too fishy for me.
No. Well, it's a fish, dog. I hate when people say that. It's a fish.
I know,
dog.
but there's
Don't
just
say
there's
fishy.
fish and then there's fish. I mean, like I don't like anchovies for a start.
Oh, I love
anchovies. Mate, I couldn't even walk into a house if they've got anchovies. No.
See,
too
Becca,
salty, too fishy,
no,
too strong flavoured.
Beautiful, dog. Beautiful. Like, yo, Becca and Tommy Boy just went to Portugal, and I told them the only thing you got to eat there is grilled sardines. Now, you'd hate sardines probably, but in Portugal, they do them like, I don't know, they just make them taste different. And grilled sardines in Portugal is a must, man. It is.
Yeah, I don't mind things like that. It's you know, like when people say to me, "Oh, I'm going to have sardines for my dinner," and 9 times out of 10 in this country, they've come out of a tin covered in tomato sauce. No, wrong, completely wrong.
See, no, it's all good. It's all right. Like we get the sardines here, and we get them in like oil and water. We get them in tomato sauce. We get them in mustard sauce. We get them in like all type. Oh, I could
no,
like.
Mate, they got to be heads on, tails on, and then grilled or barbecued or something.
No,
I don't mind like eating a fish as a fish. It's like whitebait. What is the point of that? What is the point of whitebait? I mean, they're about a centimetre long.
I love whitebait.
There's nothing to them.
I know, but you get like but when you get like a bowl of them, there's like at least like 30 to 50 in there, and it's just
and you're eating their eyeballs, their brains, their gut, all of the bones, the lot. No,
love it.
No,
love it. When I went to the
I'm a human being, not an otter.
When I went to the Travelers Tavern, Budgie, we got like a big bowl of whitebait. And I'll tell you, with a beer, they were so salty, so beautiful. I'm eating their insides, their outsides, their innards, their everything. Beautiful. Absolute whitebait was beautiful, dog. Honestly.
No, it's not.
It is.
You're telling me lies now.
It really is, dog. It really is that dog. It really is that dog. Give me 2 seconds. I just got to do 2 things. I will be back in 2 minutes, I promise. I'm just going to run 2 things and continue talking about whatever y'all want to talk about. Random.
Peace at last. Right, so what do you have for dinner today then, Charlie? What did you have earlier?
Wagamama's. I had Wagamama's earlier.
Oh, but yeah.
Which was beautiful. A little bit
well, excuse my ignorance, but I've never had it and I've never even looked at their menu. What do they do? What is Wagamama's about?
It's Japanese, isn't it? So so it's just Japanese food. So I had yakisoba chicken. So you're getting noodles, chicken, bunch of different vegetables. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, Wagamama's is a Japanese restaurant.
Yeah. Okay. Might have to give that a look. I don't think we've got one anywhere near us here. So.
I see them sort of everywhere, but I don't know. It's weird. I just walk about and I'm like, oh shit, there's another Wagamama's. Oh, there's another Wagamama's. I've
seen a few of them when I've been up in London and that, but I don't even know if there is one in Crawley. I've never seen one. But then I don't go shopping or anything really anyway.
There's probably one somewhere in Crawley.
Maybe. Probably in the mail, if anything, actually.
You could get a lot of those you know, like you can get you can get places where you order from now that are just a kitchen of a restaurant and not like a whole restaurant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
there might be one of those somewhere.
Maybe, yeah. I'll have to have a look on the local Just Eat app or whatever.
Yeah, to be fair, I can't even speak. I've never been to Crawley, so I wouldn't be able to say. But
no. I mean, the thing is with Crawley, we've got. Hang on, let me count them. If I include the 2 at Gatwick, right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 McDonald's in town, including the 2 at Gatwick, which is quite something for a town. Yeah, it's more than I've ever seen in a town of this size anywhere else. But then I suppose like this town has millions of people go through it every year, because we are so close to Gatwick Airport. People, if their flights are delayed or whatever, they come into Crawley or a hotel, which is the closest town.
Mm.
So we get tens of thousands of visitors every year in Crawley. So we're quite blessed with different takeaways and stuff. There's more or less a kebab shop on every corner, near enough.
Yeah, that's
I know.
standard fare for the UK. That, to be fair.
Mm. I mean, we've got.
If you find a street corner that doesn't have a kebab shop, you're probably doing worse than you would be otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, in Crawley, there's a kebab shop called Troy's Kebab, and then further down the high street, there's Troy's Barbecue, which is a sit-down kebab house owned by the same people. And then, like across the other side of town, there's a Troy's Fish and Kebab. So, like, they take over a fish and chip shop and stuck a kebab shop in it as well. So they're trying to monopolise the kebabs in town, I think. But there must be 8 kebab shops in the high street. It's ridiculous.
I think I've only ever been through there on a train. I must have. It's probably it'll be on the train to go. Somewhere. But yeah, Brighton, Bognor, those kind of places.
Oh yeah, Bognor definitely. You would have gone through Crawley. You would have gone through Three Bridges going to Brighton, which is still part of Crawley.
Hmm.
It's just like the bigger of the train stations. Yeah, I mean, it's a boring place, really, Crawley, in my opinion. I've lived here 60 years. I hate it. I want to move to Kent.
Never been tempted to move?
Yeah. Thing is, though, my mum, she's disabled, can't move about. So, I always said that I would hang around until there was no need to, kind of thing.
Sure. That's fair enough.
But the thing is, it's getting to the point now where, honestly, in this town, you literally can't turn a corner without somebody selling drugs or taking drugs. It's ridiculous drug culture in this town.
People over in here think England's like this glamorous country, but it's not. A lot of like towns and that are just very run down and social problems. I didn't want to stay in England.
Yeah, everywhere. I mean, I'm not saying that by leaving Crawley I'm going to leave those problems behind, but they won't be so evident to me because it won't be people I know.
The thing is, like
one
thing you get with Canada.
The thing that really gets me is that I'll go into town on a very rare occasion, and you see somebody sitting in a shop doorway with a blanket and all this, that, and the other, homeless person, and you think to yourself, poor buggers, you know what I mean? And then I look again, and it's someone I went to school with, or somebody that my brother knows, or and it's just such a sad thing. And I know you're going to get that everywhere, but when you see somebody that you know in that position, it feels worse. It just feels worse.
I look back, like, I mean, Canada, don't get me wrong, it does have problems like that, but it's not really as evident. It's not like, shall we say, scummy as it is in the UK. It's generally it's actually a lot safer and probably a lot better off than the States in a few ways. Because of that, you don't feel nervous walking anywhere, really.
Mm-hmm.
The United States is a mess. So, but America's a mess. Canada's not.
Right, listen, guys, I'm going to jump off in a minute because I've got a few hours until I go to work. I'll see if I can get a bit more sleep. I haven't had much sleep.
Right.
So I'm going to see if I can get myself a couple of hours. All right, chaps. So it's very nice chatting with you, James and Charlie.
As always, bro.
I hope you can find something to talk about or whatever.
Yep.
Peach, get your ass back on here. I'll talk to you later, guys.
Right.
See you later, bro.
See you later, Charlie. Be good, mate.
I might jump off as well because I've got to go to bed. So
I should probably go to bed at some point, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so I'll see you later. We've got to charge my laptop.
Well, pleasure to speak to you, bro.
You too, my friend.
Solid food chat all round. Good work, everyone. We nailed that one today. I feel like we had some good. I learned everything. You learn everything. It's the way it goes. Do you know what I mean? Good work, everyone. I'll leave you with the picture of a sausage and batter. If Peach comes back, he comes back. Who knows? Who knows? Stay safe, everyone. Bye.
I'm back in effect, like always. How
Oh
you
my
mean?
god, he
Just
actually
when-
came back. Scenes.
See, just when things are gonna like. Oh shit! I got the thing on. Hold on. Echo. Let go of the echo. Don't let go of my gecko. Do you have geckos in North London, Charlie? Like the little lizard thingies?
I don't think we got geckos anywhere in the UK. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because it's like, yo, the thing, like when I go to Florida, like I go to Florida for like vacations and thing, and they got like geckos and they got palm trees. And the little geckos, they're cute, man. They're like little lizards. They just like run around and like, you know, they just like look at you
Yeah.
and then dash off. And like palm trees, like what's your thoughts on palm trees, man?
I would say I'm positive on a palm tree.
Oh, I love a palm tree, dog. Like
I'm positive on a palm tree.
yeah, like yo. Okay, let me ask you this. I know this is a bit personal, but like when you like hitch up with your girl, like if you do and when you do and all that and this, like would you prefer like a normal kind of traditional like in church kind of marriage thing, or would you prefer like a on the beach kind of like marriage thing?
I'm not fussed, honestly. I'm not that like I come from like a hella broken back. I come from like a broken ass back. Like none of my family are really like married or anything, so I'm not fussed either way. You know what I mean?
I
If
hear
it's
you.
in church, it's in church. If it's on a beach, it's on a beach. If it's
But a
wherever,
beach
it's
sounds
wherever.
better though, doesn't it? Like a beach sounds better
Yeah,
though.
but you've
like,
got to remember, on a beach in the UK, it's a bit different, though, isn't it? It's not like
no.
if
I'm
you're
talking
like,
about let's say like no funds like necessary. Let's say like I don't know, you landed like $1 million and like or however much money, and like you were able to get married anywhere you want. Where would you go? Money's not an object. Money is not an object, dog.
I don't know. It's a good question.
I know.
Good question. New Zealand? Somewhere like that? Iceland, maybe? One or two?
Strong things.
You know, I could see that.
Strong things. Yes,
I think
I hear you.
the dream goals in terms of like vacations, going places in my life.
Yeah.
I want to go New Zealand. I
Yep.
want to go I want to travel around Scandinavia. So you're talking like Iceland, you're talking Norway, you're talking Sweden, places like that.
Yep.
I want to go Japan. And
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Japanese wrestling. It's the most Charlie answer in the world.
That is, isn't it? That is.
There's some banging wrestling there, bro. And I'm not. I want to go watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. I want to go watch DDT. I want to go watch Stardom, bro. There's stuff to see.
Yeah, that was the best answer in the world right there.
Can't
dog.
act like it's like. Don't get me wrong. There's other stuff. You know,
That was wicked.
Homo culture and gaming and all that. But look, the wrestling, bro. January 4th,
Go on.
Tokyo Dome.
Go on. Go
There's
on.
There's things I want to do. You know, there's things I want to do.
Japan and China and this and that never turned me on. It never turned my switch. Like, I don't know why, but like I get what you're saying because that's you in a nutshell. That's you in a nutshell, wrestling. Like, and if people ain't checked it out, what is it? What is it?
Top Mark.
Top Mark, innit? Top Mark, check it out. Yo, not download it, but just subscribe to it just now, please. Everybody in the chat. It would mean the most to me because this boy puts in so much flipping work. It's familiar, dog. But like, yo, Japan and China never like, I don't know. It just seems too busy. Like, but like I get your wrestling. You
I
like the
like busy.
busy.
When I go into the countryside, I feel uncomfortable.
All
I like the busyness. Do you know what I mean?
No, I
Like
get
when
you,
I
Doug.
like when we because like a lot of my family live out in the countryside, and so me and
Word
my
up.
mum, like when we travel back into the city, and like
Mhm.
you're on the tube going somewhere, like you come back in, you get off the train, you get back into London, you get on a tube, and someone like shoulder checks you because they're too busy walking somewhere, they're not thinking about it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at home now. I feel
I
good.
like that.
A
Yeah,
lot of
I
people,
like
you
that.
open a door for someone, they just look at you like you're
Yeah.
trash. No, please, no, thank you, bro. I feel at home now. I don't like this. I
Yes,
like.
I get you. I
So I like
get you.
China. I get what you're saying. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not all of Asia. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd go China, have a look, see what's going on. You know, there's places I'll go, but Japan's like the one. Japan's like the one out of all of them. I wouldn't be bucking out. But you're talking Scandinavia, you're talking Japan, you're talking New Zealand, you're talking.
Yeah.
I want to go in America. I want to go San Francisco, and I want to go to Seattle.
Why Seattle? Why
I
Seattle?
don't know. There's something
What
about
is
it.
this guy-
It just makes-
why
I have no
That
reason.
is so random, Doug.
It's got trees and rain. It just is a vibey place. It's a
Why
vibey
Seattle?
place.
Like,
Trees
you
and
could have
rain.
picked like Cincinnati. You could have picked like Cincinnati. You could have picked like New York, LA. But you want to go to Seattle, Doug? Like, what are you doing?
No, I'd like to go back to New York because obviously my dad
Word up.
lived there when I was younger. I'd like to go
Yeah.
back and
Yeah.
walk about and see what's going on.
How long did you live in New York for?
So my dad lived there because my mum and my dad split up. So my dad
Yeah,
lived
yeah.
there for I was thinking about a year or something, and I was there for a month, something like that.
Whereabouts was it Manhattan or was it like Bronx or Brooklyn, Queens?
Brooklyn.
Like Brooklyn?
Yeah. He lived in a old like it was a converted warehouse in Brooklyn.
See, that's why you and Charlie Boy get along so well, dog. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
bro, it reminds me of every single person I knew.
You get what I'm saying? You
in
get
the
what I'm
most real
saying?
way. In the most real way.
What a man! What a man he is, man. And he's going through it right now, but he's gonna be out soon, dog. It's like what, July, August, September, October, like 4 months, dog. Like,
Mad,
yo, he's gonna be back in effect, dog. We're gonna have him on the channel with you. Yo, we're gonna run. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for like Charlie Boy, Charlito, and Peach running two things, dog. Like, that's gonna be insane. That's gonna be insane, dog. Like, it's gonna feel surreal. Honestly,
It's gonna be
feel
kind of crazy.
surreal.
It's gonna be kind of crazy.
Oh
Like,
no, it will be crazy, dog. It will be crazy, dog. Because his brother's more of an introvert. Like he don't like going on camera and like talking to things. Like you talk to things in the chat, but Charlie Boy is like an extrovert. You hear what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so, like total opposites, but both good men. Like both good people, dog.
100%,
Like
100%.
the heart's in the right place, man. And oh yeah, it's gonna be mad. So you like to go to New Zealand, you like to go to Japan, you like to go to Seattle. I don't understand that.
Seattle,
San
bro, come on,
Francisco,
get involved.
understand that. Go on.
You know, you're telling me, look, I like rain. I like trees.
Go
What
on.
does Seattle have a lot of? Rain and
Get what I'm
trees?
saying. Get
I
what
want
I'm
to go
saying.
actually Toronto. I really want to go to Toronto. I don't
You
know
come
why.
to Toronto, Bridget, I'll look after you, homeboy. Trust me, red carpet rolled out for you, dog. Real talk.
I've been saying this, right? I've been saying this to my girlfriend for time, yeah. I was like, I want to go Canada and I want to go Toronto. And this was before I even knew that you were there. Like, I was like, I want to, like, if you said to me you get to go to one place in Canada, straight up it'd be Toronto. There's no
Oh,
mess.
100. Toronto's the illest place in Canada. Like, it's like a mini New York. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
it
sure.
really is. It really is, dog. Like, oh, you'd love it, man. You would absolutely love it, man. Like, the food, brilliant. The busyness, like how what you're saying, brilliant. Oh, CN Tower, dog. Yo, you go up on that elevator. You don't understand, dog. You never you've been on roller coasters before. And you like roller coasters or no?
You know what? I never really go on them. Like, it's not because I don't like them. It's just I don't really go like. Do you know what? I've only ever been like a theme park like 3 times in my life.
Where where's the theme park by you?
Been Chessington World of Adventures in the UK.
Word up.
I've been to Legoland twice.
Brighton, they got a theme park in Brighton, don't they?
Yeah, I've been on like the pier. If you're counting like
Yeah.
piers, I've been to a couple more. I've been like Brighton
Yeah,
Pier
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
couple of different piers, but yeah. But I don't, so I just don't go on them that often. I like them. I just don't go on often.
I want to go to Coney Island, like straight up, like have a hot dog at Coney Island and like go on some roller coasters and two things, like Jersey Shore type things, dog. But yo, no, I'm showing you, like the CN Tower.
When I was
Pardon
in
me?
New York, right?
Yeah.
We went Coney Island. So I went there with my
You've
mum. Me and my
been
mum went
there?
over there and we were there for a while.
Yeah.
We went Coney Island. And like, you know, they have that like old roller coaster, the one that's like made out of wood.
Yep.
I can't remember what it's
Yep.
called, but like the roller
I
coaster.
know what you're talking about. Yep.
And I never went on it. I can't remember why. Something happened and I never went on it, but my mum and dad, whatever. But we were going around Coney Island and there was this go-kart track in the middle of it, right? In the middle of like Coney Island, there was this small go-kart track. And I'd never been on go-karts before. And I swear to God, you have never seen a more passionate person. I was in that car like I was Lewis Hamilton on the final day of the season, bro. I was almost like the steward like comes out and he's like waving the people back into the pits. To be like, all right, you've done it or whatever. And there's like, I am going like, I am taking as much space as possible to try and overtake just that last guy. No messing, bro. No messing. I want to go back there badly.
Yo, man, I'd love to go to Coney Island, man. Like, yo, it just looks like I know the roller coaster you're talking about too, man. It's like the wooden one that like it like almost breaks when like you go on it, like
something like that.
yeah.
I
Oh,
remember, but it's like the one in Coney Island, the old wooden one, isn't it?
But yeah, no, I know. We got same things on these ways, and we got a place like Google this, please Google this, Canada's Wonderland. Honestly, Google that, like not now, later, like whenever. Canada's Wonderland. We have the illest roller coasters in the world. It's like they got something in the States called like Six Flags or whatever. This is better than that, dog. This is better than that. And they got like a concert hall, which I done seen I seen Salt and Pepper. Remember them? I seen Salt and you get what I'm saying? CNC Music Factory, dog. Salt and Pepper. Like, yo, what was the other one?
Did Salt and Pepper do Push It?
Yes, they did. Of course they did. How you mean? You know your thing. Don't even front. You know your thing, dog. Starship Enterprise, saw them there. Like they were like a band back in the day, dog. Yo, I'm showing you. So they got like a concert thing called like Kingswood, I don't know, Kingswood Theater or whatever. And then they got like Canada's Wonderland. And Canada's Wonderland is like one big mountain, like the Rock of Gibraltar. And it's like they got one roller coaster that goes in and around the mountain. And then they got like crazy roller coasters, like top sky high to like drop down levels, man. And then they got like bumper cars, like what you're talking about. But like, no, you were talking about go-karts, but this is like more like bumper cars.
I love bumper cars as well.
Oh, me too. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Bumper cars are my favorite, dog. And then they have, see, it always goes back to food, dog. They have the funnel cakes, dog. Me and you talked about this before with they have the funnel cakes. It's just like dough, like up in like batter. And then they got like soft serve ice cream on it with like strawberries. I'm showing you, brethren, like, yo, when you come down to Toronto, dog, I'm going to take you to Canada's Wonderland. We'll roll there. Trust me, you have the time of your life. Niagara Falls, yeah, it's like a mini Las Vegas, but, you know, make most out of it.
I want to see it. You know, it's one of those things where you're like, it's like the Northern Lights in a way. Do you know what I mean? You want to see it before you die, kind of thing. You'd love to see Niagara Falls while you're there, you know?
And the Northern Lights are weird. Like the Northern Lights here, like, yo, I go up north, like from where I live, and you can see like the true Northern Lights, and they're like all green and purple and like yellow. Is crazy, like stupidly crazy, man. It's mad. But the CN Tower, what I was saying, like, you go up the, like, CN Tower is probably one of the tallest, like, standing structures in the world. And you go in the elevator up to that, and that's why I asked if you like roller coasters, because you feel something in your gut. Like,
oh, yeah.
You go up, and it just shoots up, like, whoom, and it's like, whoa. But then when you go down, dog, when you, like, and they got upstairs, so you go up, and they got the upstairs. And they got like a revolving restaurant, which is dope. You know what I mean? And then you can go up higher to like I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called for the life of me. But it's like, I don't know. It's like one higher. And now you're like in like you see the skies. Like you see the skies and shit. It's mad. And then when you go down, like the elevator goes just as fast up as it goes down, and it's like, yo, so you go like this, like you have to bend down because like your stomach just like turns like you're on a roller coaster. That's why I mentioned roller coaster things, dog. But what is it called? It's like you got the CN Tower, and then you got the, I don't know, it's a top deck or something like that. But Bridget, you see like everything. You can see all over Toronto. Like it's mad. It's mad. You'd love it, dog. You'd love it. So Canada's Wonderland, when you come to Toronto, dog, Canada's Wonderland, CN Tower, Niagara Falls, like that's what we got to offer, dog. You get, and then we'll go to like a TFC match and just laugh. You get what I'm saying? Like real talk, man. How you mean?
I want to, bro. There's so many places I want to go, and there's just not enough time / money to do it. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you, dog. Like me and my gal, like Kimberly, we're trying to like save up money to like go on vacation. Where would you go? Would you go Las Vegas or would you go Florida, dog?
I don't know.
I know, right?
I don't know.
I know.
I've said this to Frankel before, but I like Vegas doesn't seem like it's for me.
Me
but
neither.
Then Frank was like, no, it is. It's amazing. Blah blah blah. And there's something about it. Just doesn't seem like it's for me for some reason, you know.
Me neither, dog. I feel like bad vibes in Vegas. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but it just feels like bad vibes. Like I don't know. There's like I don't know. Like Florida's just chill. There's palm trees. There's geckos. There's beaches. There's oceans. Like I'm happy. You get what I mean? I'm happy there, dog. Like Vegas is like all busy people, and I know you saying you like busyness, but that's a bit too busy. That's more busy than like China or Japan. Like I get what you're saying, dog. I think it's gonna be on some like Florida thing still, Real talk, man. Like just relax. Like, yo, you go on vacation to relax, don't you, Charlito?
Yeah, just see the sights,
That's
wander, do the things, Although to be fair, James bringing up Calgary, the home of Bret Hart, of course.
Yo,
also a vibe.
Yeah.
Also a vibe. Shout out Alberta.
No, Calgary's dope. Calgary's like I've never been there. But they got something there every year called, James will tell you, it's called the Calgary Stampede. And like, yo, it's like a big party, like for days. They have like the best barbecue. They have like they have shows on. They have like everything going on. Like it's supposed to be like a part. What can I compare it to, dog? It's like Calgary Stampede. It's like I can't compare it to nothing. It's individual. It's like it's just a mass of people enjoying themselves, like in Calgary. And no, Calgary's like ill. Calgary is ill, dog. Like he's lucky to like live like there to like be able to go to them two things, dog. Because like the Calgary Stampede, man, it's like it's on some cowboy things, but it's like it's dope. It's dope. Like trust me, man. It's dope, man. It's dope, man. You finish your editing for your thing yet or no?
Nah, I got a little bit longer to go. I'm just sitting here finishing it off.
Word
So
up.
I'm gonna do that and then head off to bed at some point soon.
All right, listen. Go run that. We'll call it a night, man. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna leave you a WhatsApp message thanking you for coming on because I always do. You know how I roll.
Yeah,
but like,
bro. Thank
thank you for coming on, man. Enough respect, man. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we leave, dog?
It's just Franco. He's just a bit crap, isn't he?
This guy. Yo, you don't play around. I ain't even playing with you. Peace out. they have money. They have short arms. I tell you, their arms are this short.
Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Franklin Pete Show.
Yes, okay, Adam Frankel. Thank you for that. Yes, I did indeed receive a message from you a few days ago. Now, I won't confirm or deny whether I am the incredibly talented and good-looking Charlie Walsh. However, I did write you this lovely message. I hope you will enjoy it.
Yeah! Morning time vibe, you heard? Yo, they talking crazy. We don't even see them. We got our own money. We ain't trying to be them.